Blanco, you outside with the ski mask on? You good?
Blanco.
Yo, my bad. I'm on mute. Go ahead. I'm doing something real quick. Go ahead.
All right. We're gonna get back to the video then. Let me see real quick. Where's the goddamn video? Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, there we go.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't hear. Did you say something?
Mm-mm.
Y'all hear that noise?
Nah, you on God mode. That's why that's God speaking to you. That's why you've been having such phenomenal answers. That's God. He ain't talking to us. He just talking to you.
Okay, no, she's the only one with phenomenal answers.
Wait.
Favorite.
All right, so we're gonna pinpoint that right there. y'all see that she said she's the only one with phenomenal answers. So I think she started getting triggered, like I said, because earlier, like when she would say something, I mean, when the savage chick would say something, Ali would, do the little funny gifs and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And then reference that she's cooking, and then so I now I can see where she's a little jealous because of the things that how Ali has been responding to Savage. Now I don't know if she wants some attention or she from Ali, that could be it. It was her first time on the show. You know how sometimes some women are, they want to be the star of the show, they want to be the main attraction. So for some reason she's feeling some type of way, straight up. And that right there, when she made that statement, that lets me know that that's when it became obvious.
But Trey, I wouldn't even say that, some women want attention and they just want to be the center. It's blatant that Ali is treating the other young lady different in anything that she says. That's crazy. That's God speaking to you, because you've been like, that's outlandish for him to go that far and beyond.
But now I'm gonna keep it real. Ali, he say that all the time though. Now that I can honestly say, he says he's saying God speaking to you. He say that all the time. That's not nothing that he gives to one person, but I can understand why the young lady felt the way she felt, because she felt like he was co-signing her and not her good talking points. Because like I said, the Ari chick, whatever her name is, she did have some good talking points. Like I said, when she was talking about people got to work hard and stay committed, that's a factual statement. I might not agree with everything she said, but the thing that she said that was honest and true, I can concede and acknowledge that, hey, she had a good point there, outside of her acting like a bird or acting ratchet or tripping. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, again, y'all, we reviewing this again. Munt reached out to me. Munt is the host of the show today, so I was just holding it down till Munt got back. So Munt, if you want me to, we got Fat in the building, we got Red Pill in the building, we got Blanco that pulled up since you've been gone, Munt. So if you want to talk to them, or let me know when to continue the video, y'all. But Munt is the host of the show today.
What's the where we at? What's the time?
We are at 51 minutes, 51:38.
Yeah. You want us to rewind, Mont?
I'm sorry?
You want us to go back? You want us to rewind?
No, because I seen the video already. But I guess I'm curious currently where we at right now. What are the new?
Well, what happened was, right? I don't mean to cut y'all, Mark, because I know you the host today. I just want to tell you, we're at the point where the young lady just said, where Ali said, what did he say, y'all?
Oh, he said that was God speaking to you.
Yeah, so he referenced to the savage chick, that was God speaking to you. And so the young lady, Ari, she made a statement like, what's the statement she made? Oh yeah, she the only one that can. What did she say?
Just run it back. Just rewind it real quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back a few seconds. Hold on. All right, right here.
It's phenomenal answers. That's God. He ain't talking to us. He just talking to you.
Okay, no, she's the only one with phenomenal answers. I mean, it seems like you're the favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Favorite.
This the first time she been on the show. She never y'all everybody on the show
Okay.
from Moonlight.
You,
This the
you
first
got
time
a
she
special liking for her.
the first time she been on here.
Okay, now.
All right, pause it for me.
I thought I had some phenomenal answers too. So
What's the currently? What's the takes of everybody? I see everybody. It's new people on here. What are the takes so far? What are they observing?
Damn. I don't know where we at. Like it's too. I know the Moonlight lady. She's insane. The chick with the little cute ass mic with the pink background. I know she's nuts. So I don't know. I'm already on your side. I don't even know what the conversation is.
y'all know y'all don't have to answer if y'all don't like. If I ask you this question, I'm genuinely want to know what your take is. But if you don't have a take, don't feel forced to like you got to answer. You know.
Candace said before you joined, she felt like Ali might have been playing favorites a little bit.
Okay. Cool. Let's we can continue. What time we at? What's the where we at now? 51.
51, 38.
All right, but I'm about to share Trey.
Okay, hold on. So let me give me a second. Let me take mine down. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna show yours back where you can. There you go. All right, you got full control, my brother.
All right, but I think you discounted every time of like, oh, if you have an idea what you want your man to make. Shit. No, I'm over. You said 51.
We was at 50. Yeah, 51.
Phenomenal answers. That's God. He ain't talking to us. He just talking to you.
okay, now she's the only one with phenomenal answers. I mean, it seems like you're the favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Favorites.
This the first time she been on the show. She never y'all everybody on the show from Moonlight. This the first time she
special liking for her.
she the first time she been on here.
Okay, now.
All right, now
I thought I had some phenomenal answers too. So
more phenomenal answer.
Hey, Mont, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. What's up?
Mont, go.
Would you feel some type of way if you were in a relationship with a woman for 5 years and she was on the internet jealous about another woman getting more attention than her?
Would I feel some type of way if I was in a relationship?
Yes, imagine you have a girl, right? For 5 years. And she's on the internet craving Ali attention to the point that she's jealous that Ali is giving more attention to another woman than she is to your girl just because she's on the panel. Oh, I have phenomenal answers too. Why you treating her better? It's preference. Like, would you think that's like a gigantic red flag when it comes to married woman or woman in relationships?
I want to answer your question, but I also want to give context after.
Sure.
So, the way that you're asking it, yes, I wouldn't necessarily be fond of that, right? But I don't think that that's necessarily what's happening.
So she wasn't jealous of the other woman getting attention when she literally says that he's treating her better?
What I see is, and could be wrong, right? This is my observation. I see that she feels like Ali is unfairly, potentially boosting the other girl's position by giving her sound effects, giving her things like that. And when we're on the kind of like a debate panel, it would seem to be a little bit unfair, right? So I think it's going to compound, and I think that as the show goes on, she's going to continue to feel like maybe and she could be wrong, right? Her perception could be wrong about what's actually happening, but I see how she can feel like, yo, you giving her these sound effects and I'm, we both spitting, even if like she might not be spitting, she thinks she's spitting out her head. But I don't think it's like I want Ali's attention. It seemed as if you were making it seem like, oh, I want another man's attention. I don't think it's that. That's not what I see. Yeah.
But you notice she agreed with Savage, right?
She agreed with Savage a lot.
So if she agreed with her, why are you jealous?
Because Ali giving the sound effects and stuff like that.
So isn't it that the red flag that you want? Like both of y'all agree, Ali, even if he favors a woman on the panel, is not a debate. is a panel. Like I say something, Candy says something, people clap. If we agree, there's no problem with it. Ken got the round of applause. It is what it is. Don't you find it extremely interesting that the woman that is in a relationship for 5 years and is actually a woman dating, it's like she's a woman coach. So she should have the emotional stability and all those things to get out of character and try to get another attention of a man that already has a woman while she already has a man. Don't you find it a little bit suspicious?
If I understood it like you understood it, I would find it suspicious, but I don't understand it that way.
So you don't think she's jealous of her, right?
I don't think she's jealous that Ali is giving her attention. I think that she feel like I think she probably wants adulation from everybody. Like most people appreciate adulation from everyone. I don't think that specifically.
So just to make it clear, you think that woman is like a kid, right? The toy is there, and somebody comes in and plays with the toy, and she gets jealous because the attention is going to the cousin or is not her. You think she's not jealous of the situation that was created?
I think there's a sense of jealousy, yeah, but I don't think it's what I hear you saying like about that sense of jealousy.
No, I'm asking to you. Do you think she is jealous?
Yeah.
I have a different
I don't feel like
perspective.
that's
I don't think
jealousy.
she was jealous. I think she was frustrated because every time Savage would say a point, Ali would be like, yeah. And then every time she would say a point, which was a good point as well, also agreeing with Savage, Ali would try to pick apart what she was saying.
So
I think it was reflecting his bias, not necessarily her being jealous or desiring her attention. He just had a
She was getting
bias.
frustrated.
How is
And
that
on a
bias?
panel-
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
On a panel, everyone is going over their opinions. You're saying it's not a debate, but the panel is similar to that because everyone is coming in with their own opinions, and sometimes you start to have to argue or defend your opinion and your thought process. And so then if one person is showing a blatant bias towards another person, whereas if I literally say the same thought as the other person, we obviously share that same thought, but you're only giving sound effects or accolades to one person and we both had that same agreement, or if I'm having a moment where others are agreeing, because you can see the comments and everything like that, others are agreeing with my thought process, but you then are antagonizing or attacking my idea, but then the other person, the opposing argument, you're then bigging up, giving the sound effects or complimenting them. That's going to show a constant bias because so far it looks like a constant bias. As an outsider, I'm not jealous of his attention. I don't desire his attention, but I can pick up on the way that one person is being treated over the other. And I think she was just getting frustrated because it was obvious the way that he was handling it as the person that is the host, that is the narrator that's driving the panel. Him being the one that's biased is also going to be a little bit more problematic because now he can change the dynamic in how people are viewing that other person's opinion.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, fellas, is this a fight for attention from women? The regular two women come on the party with the same dress and one gets mad at the other because the other is getting more attention with the same dress that she is. Is this the typical, look at me, I say nice? She literally says it. I say nice things too. Like literally, replay the video for 15 seconds.
No, so that's actually true what Fatty is saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where she got when she made that statement. It was obvious that she's letting y'all know that hey, that the other girl is getting more attention than me. And but I think it stems from the sound effects though, and then Ali ad-libbing off her statements and now ad-libbing off her statements. You know
is she wrong? Is she wrong?
No, she's not. No, she's not wrong.
No. She again. The motives are wrong. The motives are wrong. If I am if I'm on the panel and I say something and somebody doesn't clap, and Samson says another thing and somebody claps, we're on the panel. Exactly. Men will take it that to heart. Hey, bro, you get it. Tomorrow I get mine. It happens on the panel all the time. Yeah. A person gets more attention than others.
He don't owe you. He don't owe you a sound effect.
No, I disagree.
You know
no, it's not that. Is the motives. The motives is look at me. I have a shiny thing here too. Look at me. It's all about female attention. That's why didn't she snap at we know Ali is a button junkie. Y'all see me say, Ali, stop playing the buttons, man.
Right.
God damn it. You know he's a button junkie. He plays buttons for everything. Baba, like he does it to the point where I get aggravated and says, Ali, stop fucking playing the buttons. It's not because he's playing bias. It's because Ali is overstimulated with buttons. So every single thing somebody does is a shot, is a bang, is 1, 2, 3, not 3, 2, 1, dumbass.
Fatty,
Like, we
real
know
quick,
that.
but let me ask you
Fatty,
this, though,
But
Fatty.
that
what
wasn't
you're
just
doing.
for her,
Okay, let
though.
me ask Fatty a question. But Fatty, but we can be honest, right? Because like I said, I'm trying to play middleman, right? Because I
Sure.
want to get an understanding. My thing is, I don't think he ever played one at all for the other young lady, and she did have a few good points.
Okay, so let's keep playing. Because for what I saw, and once again, if Ali agrees with one person more than the other, he's going to play the buttons for one person more than the other
Yeah.
because all of us are biased.
But Fatty,
He
So
has
you're
a
admitting that he's biased, at least.
but Fatty,
no,
but
hey,
it,
sir, respectfully, right? If I have Jazz on my panel and I have Red Lipstick Vibes or I have Crimson Cure, I will play the buttons more in favor of Crimson Cure than I will play for Jazz because Jazz doesn't agree with me in nothing. And in my opinion, a lot of times you're making a fool out of herself. It's very normal that people are going to press more buttons in favor of X than Y if those people agree with them.
Right,
Why
right,
should I
but-
play? Let me
let's
ask a
do
question,
that.
man.
Hold
Let me
on,
ask a
Mark,
question, man. Why should I play a button when you're literally asking for a man to make just $250,000 to $300,000? Why would I play a button for that? Why would I play a button if I ask you, are you married? I'm in a relationship for 5 years, kind of. Why would I play a button for that?
Got you. So this is the thing, right? We still have to admit there's a bias, right?
Show me what was the thing that she said, right? You were watching the tape. She said a lot of things that are gigantic red flags. I'm a female coach while I twerk on the internet and I have a man, right?
She hasn't twerked
Try
yet.
to show her ass.
At this point in the video, she hasn't twerked yet.
1 second, got jealous of the other woman, started screaming at everybody, including you, saying that you're disrespecting her when you were disrespecting her at all. Oh, no,
Respectfully, Fatty, we didn't get there yet. We're not even there in the video
somebody
yet.
has like a helicopter on the back.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell is that?
No, I'm just because
somebody on the freeway.
Because you asked me a question of what was that to celebrate about?
Yeah. So this is the thing, right? While we review this video, I want to review it up to the point that we're at, versus like, oh, I have this knowledge of what happened in the future. I think that it's fair to do it that way.
Sure. Amont, are you biased, by the way, before you go to the video? Are you biased?
I don't think so.
Everybody's biased.
I think that I'm the least biased person that I've been on the panel with.
So you just, again, hey, Mont, words have meaning. You said, I'm not biased.
I said I don't think so. I never said I'm not biased.
No, sir. I ask you, are you biased? You said, I don't think so, meaning is a negative. I'm not. And then when I said everybody's biased.
I just want to clarify.
No, this is your show. I'm going to mute myself.
I just want to clarify what I don't think so means. When I say
guys, you mute yourself, please. God damn it.
When I say that I don't think I'm biased, that's me leaving room saying that, like, you know what, I'm human. Maybe it's possible I have a bias. I don't think so. And if you want to communicate to me how you think so, I'm open to hearing that, which is why I didn't say no. I made sure I didn't say no. I said I don't think so. But I'm just wanted to tell you why I said that. Go ahead.
Okay. Everybody is biased, even subconscious bias. There's things called the halo effect, which we favor pretty people over ugly people. That's why most CEOs are 6 foot something instead of 4 foot something. Is because we are biased towards things that are the same color as us, that represent our team, that look like us. That's what we are unconsciously biased. And women are biased too. Everybody's biased. Everybody has a little bit of a inclination. Either you care or you don't. So the fact that you say, I don't think I'm biased, and then you correct it with, I'm the least biased person on this panel, right? That is literally a contradicting point, because you go from I'm not biased, I don't think I'm biased, to I'm the person that contradicts myself the least. I'm biased the least. That makes no sense. Either is zero or is the glass with less water, but it can be both. and it's just a technicality, but this is how you communicate. And then we get into trouble because we're listening to you and literally replying to what you're saying. But you can play the video.
Yeah, I disagree with you. When I say I don't think I'm biased, that's leaving room for me to be biased, right? If we can all agree that that's leaving room for like, oh, maybe Fatty thinks I'm biased. Explain to me why I'm biased. Oh yeah, I can see your point of view. If it's leaving room for that. So when I say that I think that I'm one of the least biased people on the internet, it's saying that like I'm human, but I know that I think that I at least put in more effort to not be biased than other people, right?
So the question would be with Homeboy's bias, because I've heard it throughout this panel that he's biased. First and foremost, what is his bias, and is it unfair for him to have a bias? We probably have to mind that one out, because I've heard the accusation that he was biased, and like Fatty said, we all are biased, but is his bias an unfair bias?
That's reasonable.
Especially after Mont said that he was on the girl's side, literally, which is bias. Because
I never said I was on the girl's side. I said that as far as her position in her as far as her position in her argument against the other person's argument, I said that I align more on what you're saying, right? That doesn't, like, if Trey's like, yo, your point of view, I agree with that. That doesn't mean that he has a bias towards me. Or he has a bias like, oh, I'm biased with mine. It means that you said something. I agree with that point. So we share perspectives on that. Is that fair? Is that unfair? Let me know, y'all. I want y'all feedback. I want people to,
bias, inclination or prejudice for or against one person or group, especially in a considered to be unfair, right?
Unfair.
Do you think that woman got an unfair treatment by the way that she behaved towards you, towards Savage, towards Ali? Do you think she got an unfair treatment, or she actually was treated fairly?
Yeah. So up to the point in this video, she was been treated unfair. So
what did she say that deserve applause?
I'm sorry?
What did she say until this point on this video that deserve applause?
I don't know. You had to ask Trey that. Trey said that she deserves applause and stuff like that. I'm saying that at least what I noticed is Ali gave the other girl tons of applauses and nobody else.
So now we're going to have to find out what did this woman say to deserve applause.
What did she say that deserved an applause, Mont?
Smell one sec. Smell the roses.
That doesn't matter what she said that deserved an applause, right?
It does matter because you get an applause.
Let me finish talking. Come on, y'all. Let me finish talking. When I stop talking, y'all can talk. Cool. So it doesn't matter whether she deserved an applause or not. What I'm saying is that the other girl continuously got applauses and nobody else did, right? Whether somebody said something that deserved an applause, like Ali gives himself applauses all the time, right? Because that's what he does, and it makes sense, right? He gives himself applause all the time. All I'm saying is that she was getting tons of applauses, and it could be perceived that like this is you don't. I'm from Philly, right? I would say like you dick eating. That's what we say in Philly. You dick. Why you dick eating, right? But it can be perceived that way. Now, Fatty, you wanna or then smell your roses? Smell roses.
Do you have to substantiate your argument, Mont, every time you make a claim?
Say that again.
Do you have to substantiate your point, argument every time you make a claim?
Not necessarily.
So you can just spew things out, and when I ask you what is the basis of what you're saying, you don't have to justify what you said?
So in that case, if somebody's asking me to justify what I'm saying, then I think you should.
Sure. So your statement was this woman be treated unfairly until now, which is a statement. I concede. I don't have to fight you on it. It's your statement. Now that you said that she's been treated unfairly since this point, it would be convenient for somebody that reviewed this video multiple times to explain to us exactly in what point she was treated unfairly by pointing out she said this on the video and Ali treated unfairly. Is that fair for the panel? That he has to justify exactly what he's saying? So now, Mont, as the host of the show and as somebody that did this shit multiple times and asked Trey to uphold this meeting, this council of man and woman, you are going to have to explain until now what was the point that she said that Ali treated unfairly. Explain to me. Substantiate your argument.
And I'll tell you. right? So I'm gonna use my Philly slang again, right? Ali was dick eating one person. One person was getting dick eated. The other person wasn't. And I'm not saying that the other person deserved to be dick eated, but one person was being dick eated. Does that make sense to you?
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my
Made absolutely no
He
sense
didn't
at
answer
all.
my question. He didn't answer my question.
Absolutely
Friend, I revoke my time, Mr. President of Council. When did Ali treated him fairly on these 1 hour and 44 minutes of video review? You said she was treated unfairly. Pick me a time and a point. She said that deserved bajulation, adoration, sound effects, and pyro motherfucking fireworks. Go ahead, Mont.
I never said that she said something that deserved fireworks.
No,
I said that Ali was dick eating
I
one
was the one
person.
that said she did say something that was that needed to be highlighted for sure.
Sure, but Trey, but that's the thing, Trey. If Mont has that opinion, should be able to substantiate.
Oh, you
his
say
point.
he need to be able to pinpoint? Okay.
Yes, if you have this opinion, you should be able to do that. Right?
I said that Ali was dick eating one person.
I will repeat it again. You said that she was treated unfairly.
Smell your roses. If you don't understand, then say you don't understand.
There's
like
I literally just said we understood zero of what you said, and all you keep saying is dick eating. Like,
Yes.
what grown man says this to substantiate his point that Ali was dick eating? That's Ali's show. If he agrees
So he can
more with
dick eat.
one person,
Sure, but that's the thing. Were you
At least we can dick eat. That's fine.
Hey, Mont, were you dick eat? Were you dick eating Savage?
Yes.
I don't think so.
But see, you sided more with her. You put the cape. You came to defend her. You said, "I see your point of view," and all these. You were dick eating her,
now.
right?
That's not dick eating.
It is.
So,
It's not when you do
didn't
it.
didn't you show a preference over her, like to the other lady over Savage?
Right.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't?
no, because he doesn't have a bias, Fatty. He's the most perfect man in the world.
So we're not going to have a conversation, huh?
No, we're having a conversation.
So let's
Wait,
have a
why don't we talk
conversation.
with each other?
Let's have a conversation then.
Yeah, but what you're saying when the conversation is the back and forth. Everything that you ask, you as the host can enforce for me to answer. I have no problem whatsoever. But when I make a statement, anybody on the panel should say, Fatty, why are you saying that? What are the reasons? What are the motives? This is not feelings. We are not women, so we are going to explain exactly what we saw and not what we feel. When you make a claim and you kind of pretend that this is actually substantiated when it's feelings, I have a problem with it because it sounds like you're having an emotional response,
So
right?
So let's tackle the part where you think yourself your opinion that I'm dick eating the other person, right?
No, I didn't say that. I asked it.
Oh, I said no, but then you said you think based on my logic that I'm dick eating her, right?
Yes.
So dick eating isn't. So having one perspective that's like, I remember at that point where I was like, yo, I understand your point of view, but I don't think that she's trying to attack you. Pretty much, is that fair to say that? I said that.
Can you repeat the last part? You cut it off. You cut off a little
Is
bit.
it fair to say that I said to the other girl that I understand your point of view, but I don't think that Savage is trying to attack you?
If you actually play the tape, there's another part of that statement that actually validates her point to the point where she says, "Thank you, Mont. Thank you." Like she gave a sight of, please, thank you for agreeing with me. Thank you. Go ahead and look at the tape.
Yeah,
You can literally play it.
No, I get it, but I don't want to. I don't know if you answered my question. Did you answer? Did I say? Because I actually
No,
is
it's
it fair?
because you. For me to answer your question, you have to literally make the full statement. I'm not going to answer a part of things you said. It's literally on the same sentence. Please finish the sentence and what you said.
I get it, Fadi, because what I did was paraphrase, and I asked you, is it fair for me to for that characterization of what I said? Then you can say no, that's not fair.
Okay,
That doesn't-
it's not okay. Let me answer.
Okay.
It's not fair because you're mischaracterizing what you say. I would rather you play the tape and a response for us
Okay.
to actually have an honest conversation. Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Let's go to
Pause it when she cites and she says thank you, like you save her life, like you're Peter Parker.
No, you playing favorite. You playing favorite.
I want to give her my point of view. Who made
Well, obviously,
No, let the sisters watch. Now, this is sister.
But don't try to
Let her
act like
finish.
I'm
Let her
saying
finish.
women shouldn't clean their house because I never said that. I never said women shouldn't clean their house. Period.
You gonna let her respond, or you gonna demonstrate?
Self-control. I got plenty of self-control, but I'm gonna pop my shit when needed.
So is this how ladies should conduct themselves?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not your fucking mother.
Okay, so you're not my mom.
No,
I didn't
it's
ask you
not,
to be
it's
my
not my,
mama.
it's not my job to tell you what to do with your life, but I'm gonna
What-
tell you what I'm gonna do with mine.
What does that mean? You're not
I'm
even
gonna tell you
making
what
no
I'm gonna do with
sense.
mine. You're not gonna sit here and try to put words in my mouth. That's what
She
you're not gonna
didn't
do.
put she didn't put word in my. I don't need you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
she
hey,
did.
no, you're not. You want to diffuse it with the soft voice? Go ahead. The soft voice. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is what I think is happening, right? Ari, right? So I was watching the show before I came up on the show, and I think that you may have the perception that, and I can understand how somebody else could see it, that Savage has been not purposefully, but like almost just trying to disagree with you the entire time. After you make a point, she's trying to make a counterpoint that's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So I saw that, even if I don't think that that's her intention, I can see what you see, right?
Can you stop there? Can you stop
So
there?
I'm just letting you know that if that's how you feel, I saw that, right? But it may not be her intention.
Look at the response now. Play it.
But I think that if y'all had this conversation, like, and I want to get on this conversation too, because I agree more on your side, and I want to make
You can stop it. You can stop it now. You can stop it now.
I want to give her my point of view, but let's let Savage finish.
You can stop it now. 2 times. First, you said, I see what you saw, which is validating her view that she is vindicated by feeling some type of way. You sided with her once, and then you said, I agree with you more, which is siding with her twice. If Ali can side with August, and that's biased, and he's playing the buttons, why can you, Mont, side with her by validating the scene? I saw what you saw, which is literally me vindicating you, and the second one saying, and I agree with you. Why can Ali not agree with the person that agree with him, but Mont can agree with the other person? Why? I would love to end. I would love to hear that shit. Go ahead, Mont, and interrupt. Let me mute myself.
Ali wouldn't be wrong for agreeing with Savage. Ali was wrong for dick eating. Dick eating is playing sounds. Dick eating is dropping bombs. Dick eating is spinning around in your chair. God damn, this girl is good. That's dick eating. All I said was, I see your point of view, and you're trying to equate that to dick eating. That's just not fair.
Did you answer my question? I never brought dick eating into this conversation. You did. Okay, it's not. I never heard about that statement before. I actually thought there would be fighting words if I said that, because dick eating sounds like a different thing, right? And people, especially Ali, advised me to not say something that is dicks in mouths, right? I stopped doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never made that claim. You did it. The point of this show and Mont Against the Brotherhood is to show how Ali was biased towards that woman by siding with her and giving preferential treatment and choosing her side. And then on this tape, 4K CCTV, is Mont shown not once but twice to siding with the terrorist that literally showed their ass and say, I see what you see, which validates what she saw, and then saying, and I agree with you more than I agree with everybody else. So once again, I'm just pointing that everybody biased. The same thing, the same way Ali can do that shit, you can do that shit, and it's totally fine, because we are human beings, and we are going to side with people that usually agree with us. Matter of fact, let me just wrap it up, and then you got it. I will say it again. Ali is a button junkie. Everybody that sees his show knows. Everything has a reaction and a kaboom. Trey is his friend in real life. Samson, I think, was more into his show than he was on mine. Like, he came kind of through his circle. We know how Ali moves. This is not one show. This is not for women. Ali can have a panel full of 10 men and he's pressing the same buttons. And I'm saying, Ali, stop pressing the motherfucking buttons, man. This is crazy for Eddie. Stop doing that shit. Today, you have same person behaving the same way towards things that he's excited about. Why does he hold by a different standard than Monty's when Mont clearly had preferential treatment? And he's not saying this is unfair, but he clearly was sided with the terrorists. Why is he special? And don't say dick eating, please. I never said that shit before. You got it.
Oh yeah, I would never put the word dick eating in your mouth. That's all 1,000% me.
Oh,
when
okay.
I say dick eating, that's my words, not nobody else's.
Sure.
But what I think you're doing is this is what I hear. You're trying to equate me having listening to what somebody's saying and saying, oh, I agree with that. as having a bias, which by definition is an unfair, and being unfair, right?
Hmm.
Those aren't the same things, but that's what you're doing, and that's not the same thing. So I don't think that it's yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
Well, we're going just by the whole.
No, you're not. You're not. It's like it's crazy making. He's making you crazy because he's saying a whole lot of nothing. It's nothing every single time.
I like this lady.
It's nothing literally, Fatty. You're saying you're keeping the whole conversation going. It's like you're talking to a wall, and then he asks you questions that are very obvious. It's clear he had a bias, just like Ali. I had a bias, but the only difference is Mont doesn't have a key. He doesn't have a soundboard. Sounds like Mont needs to have his own damn panels with a soundboard, so he can big up the hyenas that come on Ali's show. That is not for hyenas. Like that lady was clearly a hyena. And you're mad that Ali, the person that is trying to get women not to be hyenas, you're mad at him for not big upping the hyena? Like, really?
Hey, Samson, can I ask
Hold
you a
on,
question?
real quick.
What is a hyena? Hyena is a woman that behaves on a belligerent way.
Real quick, I'd like to ask a couple questions. So, if anybody can chime in, do y'all think that I had a bias towards the other girl? Because I don't remember saying that she had, besides the thing about having cleaners at the house. I never said I agree with any points she made that entire night. But if anybody thinks I had a bias towards her, I'm curious. I'd like to hear your point of view.
It's called the implicit bias. You don't have to actually punch somebody, right? But it's called implicit bias.
Does anybody think I had an implicit bias?
Hey, Summer, that's your mic. Summer, that's your mic. So just stay on mute until it's time for you to talk, Summer. That's your mic making that noise.
Damn, Summer, do you live on the 10th, Summer? God damn it.
Yeah, so
if you got a fan on, that's probably what it is.
Just come
No,
on.
I don't have anything on, so I'm curious as to what it
I
is.
know, but I had
while
muted
you're
your
not
mic
talking.
and I didn't hear it anymore. So just unmute when it's time for you to talk, Summer.
Okay, I was just gonna say I don't believe he had a bias. I think if we go back to the beginning of the conversation, which we kind of broke down at the beginning before you guys joined, it kind of explained where Mont was going when he said what he said towards the middle of the conversation. The young lady Savage at the beginning was coming for that Ari chick. And then the middle, she was drinking and she, exploded and all that other good stuff. And she became the hyena y'all talking about. However, at the beginning of the conversation, if you go back and you listen to it, I could see what Mont was trying to say because I saw it too when I watched it yesterday. I saw that Savage was coming in hot. Yes, she was demure and she was mindful and soft spoken and all that cute stuff, but she was being, to me, patronizing.
Can you substantiate that?
Hold on.
If you go back and watch it, you guys will see because we all came to that conclusion.
So we're going to make claims again and then not substantiate it again.
I don't want to derail. I just want to keep asking people's perspectives. Nobody got to necessarily substantiate. So who's next?
I wanted to go ahead, JT. Go ahead, JT.
So this is my thing. Her behavior was definitely out of pocket, right? I'm still trying to grab on where you seen her point because the thing was that.
Well, JT, did you see the beginning of the conversation?
Yeah, I've watched it a couple of times.
Okay.
So I was in the clouds watching yesterday also, but this is what I'm saying as far as like with her. This is why I said that with the bias. What was it that? My man had as a bias, and then was it unfair for him to have the bias? I personally don't think that because it just resonate with him, right? That's basically what it was. Everything that Savage and the other lady, it was another lady that was on there also, right? That was speaking. And the thing was that everything that the Ari chick, is that her name? Ari Reviews or some shit like that? The thing that she was saying, it just wasn't resonating with homie. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, nah, I'm not rocking with that. And I understood that. Now, while I do understand where you was trying to go, you was trying to be middle of the road. Am I right about that? When it comes now to it, to understand, this is what I mean. To tell the young lady Ari that you understood how she felt didn't mean that you agreed with her, but you did, because you did put the disclaimer out to her that you actually agree with the other woman. But what made it kind of fucked up was when you told her that you agreed more on her side. So that's where I got confused at. And then after all of that, her demeanor was crazy, bro. She was out of pocket all the way through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I saw. I was, and I just ended there.
When you say that, when you heard me say that, I agree more so with your point of view. What did you think that I meant by that, or how did you take that?
Well, yeah, I got confused. I didn't know how to take it, because my whole thing was that, it's one thing to say that I understand where you come from. It's just like telling somebody, that you concur, right? Doesn't mean that you agree. You just understand, right? Yeah. So I get that part. But when you told her that you was on her side was where I got confused.
So when I said that I agree more so on your point of view, right? And I said that I would like to talk to Savage and get her to understand my point of view, right? What I was saying was that when we were talking about cleaning the house and having cleaners, Savage was pretty much saying you shouldn't have cleaners. You should teach your kids how to clean, and your wife should be cleaning, right? So as far as in that conversation, I wanted her to understand my point of view, because her and Savage were pretty much going back and forth about that. They started, I was talking about in regards to the conversation. Not
was she wrong?
Behavior.
Was she wrong, Mon?
Savage wasn't wrong, no.
Yeah.
I think Savage was misinformed about. Actually, I don't think she was wrong, but I think that having cleaners is a good thing if you have the money.
So
that's where. What did you say was? I promise you. What did you say that was wrong?
What did she say that was wrong? I don't.
You said I see what you see, and I side more with your side, right? What she said that was wrong for you to side more with Savage?
Yeah. So I don't want you to. What I don't want you to do is, I never said she said anything wrong, and because that I said I agree more. Hold on. You're equating the fact that I said that I agree more with your point of view that she said something wrong, and I just want to kind of put a pin in this right here, that what you're doing, that's not true. I didn't see anything wrong, and I don't have to see anything wrong, and you don't. I feel like you're about to tell me, oh, something had to be wrong. No, nothing had to be wrong. I agree with the other girl's point of view.
Okay, so if Samson and Trey have a disagreement, and I pull up and I say I agree more with Samson's side, am I not implying that Trey is less correct?
No.
Nah,
let me say this, and then I can back up out. I get it now, because the conversation was about cleaners. I get what you're saying now, Ma, that you was agreeing, because you were agreeing when they were talking on the topic of the cleaners, right? And there was a time where, what was that, Savage, when she was saying what she said. I agree with what she said, but I get what you're saying now, because you were saying on the topic of the cleaners and all those different things, where Irie was talking about, he paid for the cleaners and all those things. And I remember you were siding on that part. So that's, now it's clear with me, because I had to remember what the original conversation was now.
AJT, that's exactly why he sided with her, because he resonated his experience. Because he went from his experience to say, I have a cleaner that comes to our house 2 times a month. And the woman kind of say, I respect, or whatever, the person that does that. And Mont, making it about himself once again, sided more with the woman than with the other one, because it's his experience. He literally said, she said nothing wrong. You just said that because she stroked your ego. That's all.
You made your point, right? So this is my thing, right?
And you're biased.
Hold on. My position. So, JT, I said I have cleaners that come to my house bi-weekly. The woman said that she doesn't agree that she would never have cleaners come to her house, because she thinks that, my man, I want to show my appreciation. I want to clean my house, right? So me and her have different views. I didn't agree with the other girl. Like, the other girl agreed with me. I didn't agree with her. That was my position. I was the person that threw that out there.
Now,
right?
That's true. That's true.
So when Savage is saying that, I don't think you should have cleaners, of course I would like to rebuttal that. right?
No, yeah.
Not because I want to hear myself talk. I'm just mine and I love myself.
Y'all
Bro,
don't have different views. You just agreed. No. If I say you don't have different views with her, what are the different views? She said,
She
I
doesn't
think
believe
woman.
that. She doesn't believe in having cleaners come to your house.
No, Mont. She said, I believe a woman should clean and the kids should clean too so they can learn the house chores and all that. Do you disagree with that statement?
No, I don't disagree with that one.
So how you guys have different views? It's just that the thing that she said appeals more to your lifestyle currently.
No,
She was
fact-
not
no, you
wrong at
asked the
all.
question- No, you asked the question, then you tried to answer it. Don't do that, all right? I'm gonna answer your question.
Huh.
Right? I'm gonna answer your question. She said, and I'm paraphrasing, that she does not want cleaners to come to her house at all. She doesn't want anybody touching her stuff. She don't want nobody in her house playing with her stuff. She wants to be in charge of cleaning her house. No cleaners, no thank you, sir. If her husband offered, no thank you. I don't want them to come in here. That's what I disagree with. We're not on the same. Me and her have different views there, and that's fine.
What? I'm trying to rationalize. So I'm trying to rationalize this, right? The point of contention where everything fell out was because, not because she kind of disagreed with the point, was because she was saying, you are putting shit in my mouth. I didn't say that. I didn't say this. I didn't say that. She never said that she disagreed with the original statement, right? She never said that. Neither did you, right? Do you disagree with that? Did you say, hey, Savage, I disagree with your point of view, and this is why? Did you say that?
No, not yet. I didn't get a chance to talk yet.
Didn't you say that you agreed with her?
No, I said I agree more on the side of the other girl.
No, Mont. When that interaction happened, I swear to God, I might be blanking, but I think you said you agree with her.
With Savage?
Did you?
Yeah, I think that when she made the point that you should still teach your kids how to clean, and your wife and your woman should still be cleaning, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah.
So if you agree with her, why you pretending you disagree?
Because her position outside of that small tidbit is that you shouldn't have cleaners.
No.
I'm not understanding the disconnect here, because didn't you originally say, Mont, that you agreed with some of what she said? You agreed with the other girl more.
So
it means that there's some part of what
the other girl.
No,
I think the other girl was on my side of the fence when it came to our perspectives on cleaners. I didn't agree with her. I think she was agreeing with me. So when I said that I think that we share similar viewpoints, that's because she agreed with my viewpoint. So that's why I said I think we share similar viewpoints.
So
But you never said that you didn't fully disagree with the other young lady.
No, not yet. No, I didn't say that yet.
That was not the timeline. That's not the timeline.
Okay, let's play it real quick.
It looked like
play this shit. Before y'all play.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Hold on, real quick, y'all. This is where I think the whole issue is, right? And Mutt, like, we got to be transparent on both. I'm gonna hold you and Fatty accountable, right?
Absolutely.
Now, Fatty presented a scenario. He said, "Hey, if I agree more with Samson, if Samson and Trey is having a conversation, and then I say I agree with Samson, that's basically saying that I agree with Samson more than Trey." You didn't concede to that, Mutt.
No, yeah, because that's not what he said. He said that I'm saying.
Yes, he did.
No,
that's what he said. No, that's what he said. Hold on.
He used
I'm
this
gonna
word,
hold
Trey.
you and Fatty accountable. Hold on.
He said someone was wrong.
He said
someone had to be wrong.
WRONG is the word that he used. But you didn't just say that word. But that's
no. But at the end of the day, you know what he's saying, though, Mutt. You're saying that, hey,
all I know is what he said.
Okay, but do you agree that if you side more with Samson, that basically you saying that, hey, I don't agree with Trey? Can you agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
So that's all he said. And
no,
then,
that ain't what that
yes,
boy
it
said.
Is. Fatty, can you reiterate that real quick?
He said the WRONG word, right? Now, this is the thing. You can, Trey, you can say, yo, I like olives, bro. And I can be like, you know what? I like olives too. And somebody like, yo, I don't really like olives at all.
Nah, that's totally different.
No.
That's totally different.
Hold on. But let me circle it in. So all I'm saying is that I would never say when he said, you saying one person is more wrong. I'm not saying you more wrong because you don't like olives, bro.
And Trey, what did I say? I say is implicit, right? And JT actually got him. This is what we call riding the fence. I will side with somebody lightly. And then when somebody says, do you agree with that person? No, I don't disagree with him per se, but I side with this person.
No. So,
yeah, no,
hold
see,
on,
I
this
was
is what we
talking.
can't let
I
y'all-
didn't interrupt you, right?
We can't let y'all do this.
I didn't interrupt you, right?
No. Words are important. I will hold you accountable to the words that you use. Fatty, say, I misspoke. I should have never used the word wrong, because you did. Say it. I misspoke.
You are wrong. I'm using the word wrong because I'm a grown
There we
man,
go.
right? You don't
We're not
date
gonna
at all.
misspoke.
No.
Can we admit that Trey just tried to say, oh, Fatty didn't mean it. He didn't mean to say that word. Did he say that or not?
No. I understood exactly what he was saying though.
No, hey Trey,
You know what? Hey,
you
Trey, what he was saying, what he was trying to say outside of the words that he used, which is fine. I think that's fair. But please, let's say that you used the wrong word.
To the video. Hold on, real quick. Okay. My thing is this, right? Only thing that I'm saying that, hey, at the end of the day, he was right when he made that statement. Is all I'm saying, right? And then I'm so then I'm not being biased. I'm in the middle, right? So and then I think Fatty made a statement that wasn't true when he said that about the agreeing with the whole cleaning thing, right? She agreed with you. You didn't agree with her. So I think he was wrong when he made that statement.
Sure.
That the young lady agreed with Mont, because Mont just said he has the cleaners. So
that's
why I
perfect.
feel like he was wrong with that.
Right. That's perfect. Amon, do you agree with her?
Do I agree with who?
With the woman, with the drunk woman that believes that yes, we should have cleaning ladies and all that. Do you agree with her?
She agreed with me.
That was not the question, sir. I'm
so
a man. You are a man.
point of view that
Answer
I'm agreeing
questions
with?
and stop doing the Congress shit.
Come on.
Okay?
What am I agreeing with?
Do you agree with her?
What is her point of view?
Hey, friends, what is going?
I told her. Listen. I told her that I think we share point of views because she was agreeing with me.
Sir,
ask me if I agree with her.
No, sir, that's the point. Not only did you said, I see what you see when she was accusing Savage of keep coming at her head, you validate that by saying, I see what you see, which is, once again, validation, okay? You are not crazy. I see what you see.
Agreed.
And then you said, and I agree more with her. That's what you said.
Oh, I see what he asking you now, man. I see what he asking you.
Right? So so more the statement, like you agree, like just because she agreed with you first doesn't mean that you don't agree with her. Because if I ask you, do you agree with her, you will say yes, right?
Okay, yeah. So let's say that me and her agree. Me and her on the same side of the fence.
Sure.
But I think he was asking you what was it about that she said that you agree. Am I right, Fatty?
Yeah.
Yes, and he's talking like is only the cleaning thing or there's more things?
No, just the fact that cleaners come to the house, I think that's a good thing. And I think that the other girl was saying that's a bad thing.
So did you make any other point that you agree with?
Possibly. We're not watching. Of course, I'm saying it's possibly some other things I agree with, but I'm.
Please, God.
All right, real quick. Let me read these super chats, man. Let me read super chats real quick.
We still got the video. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, real quick. Now we got to read super chat. Shout out to Square Biz. It was Savage's first time on the show. It wasn't Aries, whatever her name is, first time. Ari didn't like the fact that she wasn't being champion like Savage was. Okay, Square Biz said that. Then we got Square Biz came back and he said, Mont for the sisterhood. And then shout out to Tony Golden with the 199. He said, Mont King of the Misterhood. Okay, whatever that means. And shout out to Shadow Dragon for becoming a member, y'all. Make sure you sign up, become a member, support the channel if you cannot give super chats on a regular. Appreciate y'all. And then Marcel Allen came and said, Mont should have never inserted himself, period. All right, let's get back to the video. You ready?
He picked the side and then he moved back to the top of this defense.
I don't know if y'all agree with me on this, but I think that I think that my opinion, substantiated, right? I think that Smell Your Roses, right? I think that her behavior is very that of a hyena that y'all consider to be a hyena.
Sure.
Very emotional.
Sure.
Talks out of turn, things like that, right? Now she tends to agree with you with the perspective of you guys.
So you can see it when it's me, but you can't see it when it's the other girl. You can't see it when it's the other girl because I've been at this with you for a couple of nights now. Like you've seen me in the chat night after night voting for you to be casted off the panel.
Pay money,
Because
don't vote.
you do this every time, and even Ali tells you do this every time. You constantly champion the hyenas. Ali's channel is not for the hyenas. You're sitting up here, you're getting mad because he drops noises for the person he agrees with. This is Ali's show.
And to actually to
Well,
make
I don't. She cut me off. I wanted to finish my point real quick.
Oh yeah. And by the way, Mont, I know what you're doing.
Look at her, she rolling her eyes. Look at her over there.
I know what you're doing, Mont.
No, I just think I'm being fair.
Mike Tyson is in front of you, and you go ahead and beat this dog.
You
and
Mike
he's and all
Tyson,
that. I see what you're doing, Mont.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing, Mont.
Yeah. I see you. I dig it. But I just wanted to say on the record that I do think that her behavior is that of what you guys preach, not me. What the fellas preach against, right? Can't control her mouth, jumping out of turn, cutting people off, right? She's the same thing, except she agrees more on what your perspective is.
Sure.
But she's just as emotional as the rest of them, and she's just as neurotic as the rest of them. That's just my perspective, and of course she probably
I agree. I agree, and I think I agree with that she has masculine energy a lot of times. But there's something called righteous indignation. You can be a lioness and fuck up hyenas. It's totally fine. Violence is not a problem. It's when you actually use violence against people that don't deserve it. What I would say to the Council of Men, because this show is called Month Against the Brotherhood, is extremely pathetic and cowardice to get a lion in front of you, mauling the shit out of you, and you leave the ring to go attack the woman. That's hilarious, sir. You had all this time to be very aggressive towards one of the most aggressive people on this space, and you were talking very kindly and softly, and the energy, the biggest pop that you get in this night is to attack a woman because you don't like her and she makes you feel some type of way. Coward. A coward, not a man, a pussy.
Got you.
Now you can reply.
Let me know when you land your plane.
No, it's fine. Hey, every time I pin you, go to the panel again.
No. You landed or no? You landed?
Yes.
Okay. He landed his plane. Samson, do you agree with Fatty? Do you think that I turned up on Smell the Roses and I didn't turn up on my energy changed with her or something like that?
No, you didn't turn up on Smell the Roses, no.
Okay, he just talking out his ass, right?
So can I reply to that? Can I reply or not?
No, it's not your turn.
So you're going to the crowd and saying, "Hey Samson, what do you think?"
You won't get your turn.
You are such a pussy, man.
Here we go.
You are such a coward. So you are talking with me, and you are going to ask the other. Hey, Trey, what do you think about what I did?
Go ahead.
What about you, Red Pill? What do you think about what I said?
I dig it. He emotional.
Oh,
what? Oh, you're emotional. Go ahead.
No.
Hey, is there a backstory?
I don't know.
No. So let me
see that stuff you just said about me. I never.
You asked me to let it go, right?
I didn't know y'all had smoke.
No. You asked me. No, 1 second. This is
I was asking people questions. You said you landed your plane. I'm on the train now.
No, you said this is
no. I didn't.
No,
I'm sorry,
sir.
go ahead. What you about to say?
Sir, this is what is cowardice, right? This is the definition of a person.
No. You're not getting another turn.
No. Hey, I'm talking about what happened here. No, I'm talking about what happened here.
This is what's taught. We're not giving you another turn until it's your turn again. You won't get another turn.
No, but that's the thing. Why are you talking about me like I'm not on the panel? Hey, Samson, do you agree with Fatty or not? I'm here.
All right, Trey, it's
all the 300 pounds of me. I'm literally in front of the camera. Why are you talking with Samson?
You're emotional. You can't control yourself.
No. Am I emotional or is this righteous indignation?
You're very emotional. You try to say, "Oh, you couldn't take Mike Tyson." You're trying to get under my skin.
So let me get 10 seconds so I prove I'm not emotional. Let me get 10 seconds so I prove I'm not emotional.
No, it's not your turn, nigga. You gonna wait your turn.
So why are you talking about me? It's not my turn.
Fetty, you gonna wait your turn.
No, I'm asking you this. If it's not my turn, why are you talking about me?
Because I can talk about you. I can talk about you in Trey turn.
And that's pussy, right? I'm on the panel in front of you, and you asking Samson instead of talking with me.
Trey, it's your turn. Do you think that so Fatty pretty much expressed that
this?
He thinks that I turned up on Smell the Roses, right? And that my energy was, you can Smell the Roses. Do you agree that my energy turned up on her versus how it was with Fatty? I think somebody in the comments,
I'm
somebody in the comments said, "Oh,
let
this
me
is the
say
loudest
this,
I ever
right?
heard mine get," but I was talking to Fatty.
Hold on, let me say this for the comments, right? Y'all, I agree to let Mutt host the show today, so I am not the host.
He is the host of the show. Mont is the host of the show.
Mutt is the host of the show for the people in the comments saying Trey take control of the panel. He reached out to me. He said he wanted to do a stream. I contacted Ali. I can show you the text messages. I told Ali, Mutt is going to be doing a stream on my program. Pull up, Mutt. Ali, y'all know Ali, that's my brother in real life. Ali said he busy with the kids, so he'll pull up whenever he pull up. If I see him in the chat, somebody got to go. He has priority, but I'm not running the show. Mutt, this is Mutt's show today. I'm just helping out because Mutt my boy too. All right. So
and please let me know if I'm being unfair.
The question you asked me. I do feel I that's why I just asked what's the background, because it do seem like that there's some underlying beef going on.
I can give you the background.
No, nigga, you ain't your turn. You won't wait.
I can give you the background.
No. You ain't giving none. You won't wait.
He's playing favorites. That's how I'm on my feelings.
Okay. I'm trying to be
Why
fair.
you playing favorites? Acknowledge me.
I'm trying to be fair also, and if I'm being unfair, please let me know, y'all.
Do I have to twerk for you to side with me?
And I'm not giving him another opportunity to speak until everybody else has spoken.
Do I have to twerk for you to side with me? I'm feeling
no. It's just not your turn. You gonna get a turn for sure.
But I'm feeling some type of
I fuck
way.
with you too. I think you're talented, but you gonna wait your turn.
No, Mont, I'm feeling some type of way. Why you letting Samsung talk about me? Stop.
I dig it.
Do you see how annoying this is? I'm saying what she did.
I don't want to mute you. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm trying to stay away from that. But you know, I'm just trying to get everybody in there. I'm trying to.
As long as you don't play the sound effects, I'm okay. I won't be jealous.
Oh, man. Yeah, I promise I won't play no sound effects. I won't play no sound effects.
It's 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 1.
But so yeah, Trey, you said you thought, oh, what's the backstory between y'all two?
It just seemed like it just seemed like I'm not saying
as she said.
Hold on, let me say this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like beef on terms of some gangster stuff.
No, it
seems like there's some tension there.
Okay, it's easy to
where it got. Hold on, let me play. I feel like there's some tension there that you've given her that I haven't never seen you give anybody else. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Now I want y'all to let me know if I'm being fair, right? And I want y'all to know I want y'all to tell me exactly what you heard. Now, Smother Rose actually admitted, you know, over the last few days, she said she's been saying some things about me, whatever. Now, when Smother Rose got on the panel today, she was cutting me off. She was, you know, coming out like she was very passionate, and I get it. I'm not saying she's wrong for that. She's passionate, and I can see that. I can see her rolling her eyes. I'm seeing everything that she's doing, right? So, only thing that I did was be honest, and I don't think that I attacked her. If y'all think I attacked her, let me know. I said that just like the other women that we call hyenas, I think Smother Roses mirrors their behavior, right? I don't think I call her name. I don't think anything like that. I think that I tried to communicate and articulate how I think that she is that of a hyena, the way that other people call other women hyenas. Now, when I say that, if it comes off disrespectfully, I didn't mean it to be. I don't apologize for saying that because I find it to be true. Now, when I say that, does that sound like I said something crazy or something like that? Was I picking on her?
So let me ask you this: Are you saying that? Hold on, Smith, real quick. Let me ask Mont this question. Are you saying that because Smell the Rose is lashed out? If I'm saying it, if I apologize if I'm mischaracterizing, but you feel like she's lashed out and people are not holding her accountable like they would hold other women. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying that everything that she does is typical, but her perspective.
No. Hold on, no. Answer my question though. Yeah. Are you saying that the way she acted, other women do it, they call out other women, but they won't call out Smell the Roses? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, I figured that. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think if
I not get called out. When has Fatty was getting at me as soon as I jumped on the panel, telling me to be quiet. Ali has told me plenty of times to be quiet. It's not until this kind of stuff goes on right here, this constant pandering to hyenas that he does panel after panel after panel. It gets annoying that you talk in circles, that you say things like dick eating when we're talking about Ali. You don't think that's disrespectful? And you did puff up on me, and that's fine. I'll be who you can puff up on, but I don't see you having that same. You don't talk like this to Ali, except for when he not around. You're literally on Ali's show and you're critiquing him on somebody else's show for having and using his sound effects.
And you are an hyena, but the other woman is not. He only cares because now it's happening to him.
When did I say the other woman wasn't?
No, you missed the point. You missed the point. This
Okay.
was my info. You only care about Roses being an hyena because now she's directed the energy towards you. When that hyena yesterday was directing way worse energy towards Savage and Ali and you too, because she said you're disrespecting her, you decided to be a hyena whisperer. But now all of a sudden, when Rose comes in and she's aggressive, absolutely, she's to your neck, and you have the chance to defend yourself. Now all of a sudden, you are not doing that in a whisper. You're not trying to reason with her. You're not trying to put her in a docile and feminine position. You are fighting fire with fire. That's all we're saying. It sounds like you're picking and choosing. Sounds like you're picking and choosing.
When did I say the other girl wasn't a hyena, or that her behavior didn't mirror a hyena? For one, I want y'all to understand that I'm very careful with my words, right?
Sure.
I never said that I call people hyenas. I said that the guys in this space call people hyenas.
Was she a hyena?
Yeah,
Was she a hyena?
I'm very careful with my words.
Hey, Mont, was she a hyena? Like
I
Rose?
also said Dickie, right? And if you don't know what it means, you can just ask me, and I can tell you what it means.
I'm clear on what it
Yeah.
means, but
Perfect.
like I say
Well,
hyena, you say
yeah.
dick eat.
Was
So
she an
it's
hyena?
about equal.
And I-
It's about
yeah.
equal.
Was she a hyena, Mont?
Yeah, I mean, based on what you guys consider to be, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I would
so
consider
why
her-
didn't
I
she
would
get the
consider her to be
treatment? So why did she get the treatment? Why didn't she get the buck up like you bucking back like you did now with Smell the
I
Roses?
I never bucked on roses.
Hey, can we define passive aggressiveness real quick?
You
think that being
So passive
emotional,
aggressive bucking, come
you
on.
think that, like, for example, the triangulation that you did with Samsung a couple of minutes ago, right? We know is a passive aggressive behavior. If I'm fighting Samsung and instead of you, Samsung fighting back, is asking questions to Trey about me, there's definitely passive aggressive behavior because instead of facing the person first, like face to face,
I
you
agree
are
with that.
triangulating and using other
Yeah.
people on the panel to come at you. You don't have to be screaming, Mont, and like Rose does to be nasty and to be passive aggressive. You don't. So I wonder, where was this energy, the negative energy, the passive aggressiveness, when that woman yesterday was showing her ass for hours?
Yeah. So I disagree with you, right? I don't think so. You can be absolutely be passive aggressive by talking to somebody else instead of talking to the person in front of you. However, what I asked Samson was a very fair question. I asked him, based on what Fatty said, do you agree on that? I never said, yo, you saw this punk, you saw these punk ass niggas be, man, these pussy ass niggas. You see, yo, Samson, you see these bitch ass niggas over here? I ain't do nothing like that. I asked him, I said, yo, Samson, do you agree with what Fatty said? That's not passive aggressive. That's asking Samson a question.
What you did
because
right now is
because I
passive aggressive. Literally, right now you did it. You literally did it right now. You
I
had
literally
no.
was
Mont.
giving an example of passive aggressive.
Hey, Mont, you didn't
And you
have
just
to
said
do
that I was being
bitch ass
passive-aggressive in my
niggas. You
example of-
didn't have to use none of that, and you did it because you don't want to call me that. You just want to imply it so other people catch it. Literally, you did it right now.
Exactly. That was my example of passive aggressive.
Are you guys seeing this shit? This is crazy. And by the
I
way, Mont, and
literally
by the way,
just gave an example of passive aggressive by saying, "Oh, this bitch," like I was showing you guys what actual passive aggressive is.
Absolutely, by being passive aggressive. And by the way, Mont, one thing that you are totally wrong. Nobody holds Smell the Roses accountable more than us. We could make so much money, let her be the Oak. And we always saying, stop, Roses. Don't go at Rick, Roses. Stop looking like that with her, Roses. Mind your turn. Like all the time. Even what you pointed out, we literally do that with the women that are male adjacent. We do it all the time, every time. It looks like you pick and choose once again. You pick and choose when to actually do what you did with Roses today, which is totally fair. You have the right to defend yourself. And when actually hyena show up, the same month they should be stern and put his foot down and says, I don't like what I'm seeing right now. All of a sudden, you don't do it. I didn't say that you turned up on her. And if I did, is my English. I'm sorry. I'm talking about pop. On the WWE or on any arena, when you get into a moment and the crowd goes, ah, that's called a pop. Meaning that that's the highest moment that happened on the whole type of situation. You reserved your pop for Smell the Roses when I'm smoking your ass left and right turn you upside down, put you on the corner, suplex, and instead of actually give me the pop to me, because I'm the one asking for it, right? Mont against the Brotherhood, you reserve that shit to the Sisterhood, which is pathetic, because this is a show about Mont versus men. You reserve the pop for the woman? I have nothing to say. Trish Stratus is the WWE champion. I'm going to fight her instead of the Undertaker. I got you, brother. I'll respect that shit a lot.
Let me read the super chats real quick, Mom, before you go. All right, Harwin said, I think he talking about Fatty. Fatty ignoring nuances of what Munt is saying.
There's no nuances. I'm not a bitch ass nigga.
All right, and then Marcel came back and said, Munt, smell the roses is good people. Don't do that. And then, hold on, the Dirty South. Hold on. The Dirty South House says, smell the roses looking like a fake Mika. It's pissing me off. I remember Fatty telling me this 3 days ago. Not
Fatty,
sure.
you said that was a fake Mika?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't, but to be honest, I don't believe that none of y'all are this lovely traditional. None of y'all, not you, not Melanin, not Red, and I fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with me. If y'all believe in me, if you treat me well, I'll treat you like a princess because you treat me like a king. It's reciprocity. Would I put my hands on fire for any of these traditional women? Absolutely not. Mont will put his motherfucking hands on fire for a bunch of these hyenas because he's trying to get the fourth baby mama.
All right, Trip said, I said what I said about this nigga, and now it's all coming out for the goal. I'm on an island and I'm going to spend and eat with a real wife. Not sure what
That he had time to send that super chat. Thank you.
Sure what Trip is talking about, but Trip said, my young boy said Will, a real OG. He's steady coming back with another one. He said another one for Fatty with the black shades with another $2. And he came back with another $22 and said, smell the roses 100 on my mama. All right.
And by the way, Trey, did you notice why I don't stutter? I have roses in extreme consideration, but I will tell what I feel about any woman on this space.
For sure.
Mont, on the other hand, is a fence rider. He is a fence sitter. He will sit on the fence, have feelings about people, but instead of actually telling them, you sit there on his safe space so we can talk with Candice. Candice, did you have a great day to Dubai? I understand what you're saying, Candice. You look beautiful today. Yes.
Man, that my nigga Fatty asking for smoke, man. Get that nigga to smoke, man.
Candice. I understand, Candice. Is the weekend. Yes.
No.
I'm clowning, bro. I'm just clowning.
No. I know it. So what Fatty is doing, right? Is
He won't call him a dick eater.
No.
He'll call Ali that because Ali's not here. But
yeah,
Fatty's sitting right next to him. No, Fatty. I'll never call you a dick eater.
Wait your turn. So this is the thing, right? So I don't get into all the name calling and stuff like that. Like if I want to, Fatty, you're a bitch, right? Fatty, suck my dick. I smack the shit out you, right? I can say all those things to Fatty. I don't do that. I don't do those type of things, and I don't want to smack Fatty. Like we on the panels and all that type of stuff. But I can say all that. I don't get into that on the internet. It's just not me, right? Now, what Fatty's trying to do is Fatty's trying to provoke me, but you can't provoke me. You just can't. I'm too smooth for that shit, right? Trying to provoke me. He's trying to say, "Oh, you got all your I'm trying to make this next. You got all your smoke for the lady. No, the smoke for me, right? Like." We got smoked the whole time. I said one thing to the shorty. He talking about, yo, you got your smoke for the lady. Fuck out of here. What you talking about? Like, but we're gonna continue the video though.
No.
No, he's trying to do
it's fine.
Don't go for it.
No. Roses. I'm not going to fall for it.
No.
Hey, Mont, you know what's funny?
No, Fatty, you got your shit off enough. It's cool.
No, Mont, I'm not insulting you. Mont, I'm not insulting you.
You got your shit off enough.
Mont,
you don't gotta have it.
Do you see what I'm saying? That this is the cowardice thing that you do. You throw rocks, and then you say, let's go to the video. Hey, Mont,
I dig it, no Fatty. I dig it.
Rocks, and now you want to go to the video, right? Like a man, right?
Being fair, did Fatty get to get his shit off for 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
That nigga get his shit off. I didn't say nothing.
Absolutely.
You don't get to get the last word. You got most of the words.
But I don't want the last word.
Pick one. You want most of the words, or you want the last one?
Hey, Mon, I will say this and then I'll be quiet for the rest of
No,
the show. You can do the manipulation.
Video. You can say it when the video done.
No. It's about
No,
what you-
I
Mon, it's not the
get
insult.
it.
No, Mon,
I
it's
get
not
it.
the
You
insult.
used to saying everything that you want to say.
No, Mon, it's not
normally,
the insult.
But we about to finish the video.
Yeah,
and we
but
gonna
it's
come
not. It's
back.
not about the. It's not about the
Write
video.
it down. Write it down. Don't forget it. We going and you can. We got you. I got you for sure.
Okay,
Alright,
you are the
shout
host
out-
of the show.
and
I'll
shout
let it
out-
go. This is not
and
passive
shout out
aggressive
to,
behavior again, right, guys?
And shout out to A-Dub and the Cash App, man. Appreciate you. I forgot the Cash App. I apologize, A-Dub. Appreciate you for the Cash App. You say you back to the video?
You back to the video.
Let's get to it. All right, go ahead.
Finish our point, and then we probably have similar points, so we'll talk to Savage.
Hold on. You saying that Savage is purposely disagreeing with her?
No, I'm saying that.
That's his opinion. Can we move on?
Hold on, please. He don't need a defense. He's a grown man. He don't need nobody to defend him.
You've been defending Savage the whole time.
He don't need nobody to defend him.
Defense means you got a problem with it, and that's why I said you're biased.
No, I'm not. He said that it
Okay,
looks
so
like
don't
she's in.
question him. Let's move on. Let's move forward.
Ali,
Hey, hold on. Hey, Ari. I've allowed you to do that for a little bit. Please don't disrespect me on my show. I
You
don't
didn't allow
want
me
to
to
get
do
serious.
shit because I'm
I don't want to get. I don't want
That shit is crazy, bro.
almost.
When
We
do I
almost.
get to finish what I'm saying?
Hey, was that justified?
Now you get to finish.
Hell yeah.
What?
Was that justified, Mont?
Yeah.
So what we doing here?
She didn't let the host talk. Host was trying to talk. He got her out of there.
And by the way, Mont, you said to wait until he stopped. I'm not trying to bait you. You try to bait us. This is the Red Wedding. This title, you ask for Trey to do a show. You put the title Mont against the Brotherhood, and you're reviewing the same video that was reviewed 3 times in the last 24 hours. It's not Fatty that came here, try to bait you. You wanted smoke. So you
Hey, real
had
quick.
the smoke.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, somebody got to drop because Ali want to come up.
You wanted smoke, you get the smoke.
I'll drop.
No, don't do roses. Not roses. Damn it.
It's cool. We got Ali. We got Fatty. They got they
Yeah,
good.
this is the Red Wedding, but it was like it's kind of funny that you work on the reverse way. This was a statement show. Mont was going to put the Brotherhood in their place, and look at you, sniping at woman and running from men. Let's go to the video, guys. With the stupid accent. I don't talk like that. I'm not deaf.
You kind of do talk like that, Fatty. I don't know if you.
Absolutely.
Taking this nigga so long to come up.
But
Come on.
I hope I hope none of y'all are casuals who watching this. I hope y'all not casuals, because if you are a casual, you'll probably fall victim to what Fatty's doing. It's like watching boxing with the sound on. If you're
Yes.
casual, it's gonna
That
it's
nigga
gonna
said, right.
it's going to manipulate the way that you see the battle. But
Yes.
if you are versed in what's going on, just you can see what's going on. So
If you are a woman and a casual, don't listen to Mont. He's going to make his fart baby mama.
shit, you might be 5.
But if you are an expert, you know this motherfucker is
Should
full
I-
of shit.
Should I? Shit.
He's not like somebody said on the chat. You're not smooth. You're soft.
May I ask, Mont, was that just from how I was looking at it, I feel like you were utilizing a tactic to trying to diffuse the situation. You were trying to get her to calm down, and I didn't see that you were agreeing with her in its totality, but you were just trying to see, I could see your perspective. However, I don't feel that Savage was doing that, right? But you were trying to diffuse the situation at the time. I could see that that's the tactic that you were using. Am I correct?
Yeah, I felt like what I saw earlier in my perspective could help the situation by me seeing something and then saying something to her that I saw what you saw, but I don't think that's her intention. I thought that could diffuse the situation and we could progress the conversation.
Right.
But at no point was I being sensationalizing what I saw. I saw it. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have said nothing. But yeah.
Hey, can we at least give Mont some credit
Ali, what up?
for coming over here into going to somebody else's house where he knows it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5v1, and still coming over here and getting into the conversation?
Wasn't that what they did to Ali yesterday? Where did he get credit for it?
They did. What are you talking about?
Didn't Ali, like Mont literally was on Ali reviewing the video. he ran from Ali's show when he asked to review the video to come on Trey to review the same video, right? And then Ali pulled up in an adversarial position because Mont was here before Ali, and Ali was finishing his show that he had.
Willie,
That's
real
right.
quick.
Claps for me because the crowd is against me.
It's not about who's here.
We're giving participation trophies now.
It's about whose platform it is. And the thing that I notice is that I see this, it might be a conspiracy theory, but every time it's a dude who's smooth and is like well received by women, he catches a lot of flack from y'all.
Yeah, like Derek Jackson.
No, it's not.
No, Ali. No, he's not that. No, Ali is not that. He's that like Derek Jackson, right?
Well,
like,
I would understand why Derek Jackson does because he's pandering to women, but I don't think that anybody that's watched Mont can say that Mont is pandering to women in mass that way. And we also understand what the background and what the gain from that is. Derek Jackson was getting bitches and money from his pandering. Mont already has money and has his woman, so you can't say that he's like Derek Jackson.
Yeah, because he's getting social status. He's getting social status. He's getting something from these.
Yeah, I got so many Instagram followers.
I'm gonna show y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this today. I don't care if I lose a lot of relationships today, and I'm letting y'all know straight up today because y'all doing this brotherhood versus me. Trey, I didn't know you were doing the show about me. I don't need you to be emotional. I don't need you to be emotional. I don't need you to be emotional.
God,
you text me that he's doing the show. He didn't say he was doing the show about me.
No, he's not about you. No, he said, hold on. It say Mont against the brotherhood. It don't say Ali. It said
no. You just told everybody that you text me like as the show was about me.
No. I text you. No. I text you that he was doing a show, and I said that he was going to review the video of you. What are you talking about?
It was not about you.
You said
I called you.
Hey, Samson, I'm about to.
No. I got it. I got it.
Forget all that. If a hoe disrespected any of y'all on my show, would I entertain that hoe or would I address that hoe for disrespecting y'all?
Address the hoe.
Address the
number two. If that hoe disrespected you, would you let that hoe host a show to talk about the person that disrespected you? I'm asking. I'm asking. No. I'm asking. No,
I reached out to you and I called you.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking right now. No, can we?
Did I not call your phone?
I don't need you to answer. I don't need y'all to echo sign because you know what this is. This almost is like it feel like a hate campaign because everybody that's up here is he being emotional? Can he be no, I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. I don't play. Listen,
let me answer.
The show.
Y'all gonna let me talk.
The question.
Nobody's talking about you.
Y'all gonna let me talk? Are y'all gonna let me talk?
Nobody's.
I don't play the intellectual. I don't play the. I'm not being condescending. I'm not about to dumb down this conversation. I'm gonna tell y'all how everybody moving like a hoe. And Samson, I didn't talk to you because you moving like a hoe as well too. So I'm not talking to you. Because you've been in your feelings for a couple of days, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. When Fatty asks you a question, and I'm gonna tell y'all keep thinking y'all could do things better than us. You don't have better minds than us, and I'm gonna tell you how. If a hoe, I'm gonna say this again, and it don't have to be long-winded. If a hoe disrespected y'all on my show, I wouldn't give her a space on my show. Number two, I wouldn't let the hoe have a space on a host for me as well too. So if y'all know that I wouldn't let no hoe disrespect y'all and entertain the hoe, why the hell y'all entertaining Mont? Disrespect. He basically supporting a hoe that disrespected me. Y'all watch her disrespect me and disrespect Savage. So why are we making this like we don't know what's going on when there was a hoe? Everybody know what a hoe is. Everybody know what a good woman is. Why the hell we still talking about Ari and supporting Ari instead of talking about Savage and what she did to me? And because Mont want to talk about it and make it about himself because he moving like a hoe. And then he gonna say I'm a dick eater for not supporting a woman who moving like a hoe when he only support the women who support him. He told y'all on the show he didn't support Ari, he supported her supporting him. So he only made it about him because he was him. And I'm gonna tell you how much of a hoe he is. I've been supporting his improvement, his growth. I sent his shows to that Shack. They platformed him. I've been platforming on my show. He thought he could de-escalate it. I gave him the platform. Instead of addressing her disrespecting me, he became a hoe and supported the hoe. That's a hoe. And anybody who support the hoe, because he a hoe from now on, moving forward until he apologized for being a hoe, or y'all address him for being a hoe. And if you support the hoe being a hoe, y'all a hoe to me too as well too, because I'm gonna stand on exactly what I'm talking about. I don't try to be the old Ali, the Lapeef Ali, and I try to to be cordial with y'all. I try to be respectful for y'all. I give everybody alley-oops. Try to help Ella. We try to help Jay Prince. And then y'all doing a show for Mont to talk about Ali, and you send an invitation to me and letting him host the show while he's talking about me being condescending, acting like he not being the host, supporting the host. Why the hell we supporting Ari instead of supporting Savage? And the fact that Ari said something about my mama as well too. I didn't tell her that my mother was deceased, but she said something about my mama before she got up out of there. And we still talking about Ari. If a woman disrespected Trey, if a woman disrespected Salmon, Mont, Samson, Candace, she was disrespecting a woman, and I was standing up for a woman being disrespected, and y'all still talking about a disrespectful woman and a hoe that's supporting another hoe. He's a hoe. And moving forward, Mont, I try to support your growth, but you still a chameleon, just like a lot of these women that Fatty and me be calling out. They come on here, try to act like good women. You can see in the chat when majority of women agree with you, you a hoe and you moving like a hoe because there's hyenas supporting you. It's not the good women. It's not the women who standing supposedly male-centered, want men and women coming together. It's hoes that supporting you because those are the type of women you like dealing with because they make you look good even though you ain't got to be with them. So again, y'all remember today, because I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing with y'all no more. If y'all supporting people who move like a hoe, and y'all know, especially if it's me, I'm not going to support it happening to none of y'all, and y'all let him host a show about a hoe because he's in his feelings.
Hold on.
No, I'm gonna ask you directly. No,
I'll let you cook.
I'm gonna ask you. You're the last person. Hey, he's a grown man, Samson. I got a way longer relationship.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
I don't. Was you in my DMs?
What I was gonna say because you busy turning people off. You don't know what I was gonna say. You don't.
Fans turn to hate.
You don't know what I was gonna say.
Just say
you
became
a hater. Tell me what I was gonna say, Ali. Since you know, tell me what I was gonna say.
I wasn't talking to you.
So you can't tell me what I'm gonna say. You don't know.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you.
But I'm talking to you though, because you don't know.
You and your feelings, because it's become hate. A fan became a hater.
You're quiet this whole time. You can't tell me what I'm gonna say.
A fan being, and the women gonna jump in because I'm telling y'all,
no,
it's the women.
You sitting over here doing all the talking and won't let nobody else talk.
I'm not talking to you. Hey Trey, would I let somebody interrupt me and you talking?
You interrupt everybody.
You ain't let nobody say nothing yet since you got on.
Okay, and remember, Trey, remember today, would I let anybody interrupt us while you talking? Anytime on our show, let somebody interrupt while me and you talking and having a conversation. No. Number two, would I be having this type of show on my show, watching you get disrespected on your show as a host, and then let the person come over on my show and host the show talking about Trey?
Ali, we are reviewing the video. It's not about you. It's about the content.
You want to call people names? That's all I'm trying to say.
Hold on, Samson. Hold on.
And I ain't calling nobody.
No, this show is about.
Hold on.
This show is about me.
Ali, no. Listen, it's about the content on who was right, who was wrong. God dang, can I finish? You sat right there and talk. I didn't say nothing.
Doing it again.
So I'm just trying to figure out where this energy coming from, bro.
You trying to figure it out?
Ali, 1 second. Ali, let me explain that, Trey.
This is hard.
Ali, 1 second. Ali, 1 second. Ali, 1 second.
Hold on, Fatty, because you already know ain't no malicious intent on my end.
I can explain what it is.
That's not what it was, Fatty.
No,
that's not what it was.
Samsung, I can explain if you let me talk. I can explain.
Hey, Fatty, just real quick before you say it. Hold on. Before you say
same thing.
This is plausible deniability is what opportunists do and hoes do. If this show wasn't hosted by me, this wouldn't be nothing. It's about me, about what I thought about. Let me finish. Everybody's coming to the show because Ali was biased. Ali was hitting the buttons. It's Ali's fault. She turned up because Ali triggered her. This is about, if Ali, this wasn't a show on Ali's show, this wouldn't be nothing. This would have been a hoe that turned up and everybody saw it was a hoe. It would have been Mott coming out his body again, acting like he red pill. Now you're going back to supporting the hyenas because they make him look good. See, look,
Ali, did you come here to have a conversation or did you come here to drop a bomb and go?
You haven't had a conversation this whole time. You just derail and deflect.
Did you come here to have a conversation or drop a bomb and go?
No, I can't.
You want to drop a bomb and go? We'll let you drop the bomb, and I'll be quiet.
I'm still talking to Trey, and that's the second dude that interrupted while I'm talking to Trey.
So Trey and Ali, y'all go. Everybody else, let's mute.
You ain't about to run this. You gonna let him run this show, Trey?
It's my show.
He's the host.
I got it. I'm gonna mute up.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to explain what this show looks like.
Fatty, let's let them.
And I will never do that.
Ali, 1 second. Let me explain what this show looks like, right? For multiple multiple content creators on this space do things we call the red wedding, which is they will platform somebody that has an antagonistic opinion towards one of the popular people on the group. And when people see the thumbnail and see the title, they say, this is the red wedding. This is Mont against the brother who's reacting to Ali. So now he is baiting people like Fatty, like Ali, any untouchable or any people that is associated with Ali, because we know at the end of the day, this is Mont going against what Ali did yesterday. That's all that is, right? So not only you are platforming Mont on an antagonistical opinion position against Ali, this is becoming way bigger than it is because that woman is a hoe. Everybody on this panel agrees with it. The twerking, the calling Mont out of his name, disrespecting Ali. I'm not your mama. I'm not going to stop. You're not going to put me on that place.
Real quick, let me say something. Hold on, let me ask you something, Fatty.
Sure.
So, Fatty, you think that I'm just speaking. I know you don't know me personally, right? I've been knowing Ali before everybody on this panel, right?
Yes.
So I'm asking you.
You muted Ali. Ali is fine. Ali is fine.
Why you let him call me a dick eater?
Ali is fine. It's fine.
Now that's
let that man call you that. What are you talking about?
Ask me.
He said it right. He hosted.
I didn't let that man call you that. I didn't let him call you anything. Ali, what are you talking about?
Will someone on my show call you a dick eater while they hosting the show?
Sir,
They call
no.
I ask you directly. I'm asking you directly. I'm asking you directly, and nobody else. This is between me and him. I know him for real. Would I ever let someone come on my show, host the show, and call you a dick eater?
He didn't say. He said dick, some word, dick eating. I don't even know what he meant.
I'm not talking to you. Would I let a man come on a show and in any reference to dick and me, put any reference to you and the dick?
I would say no.
Okay. And that's all I'm saying.
And that's what I said.
Fetty, hold on real quick. Like, I'm from a different place than y'all. We say this all the time to our homies, right?
And he did say
that. It ain't about him. Everything's about him.
I get it. But you can tell me like, yo, like when I hear that, I hear disrespect. And I respect that from you, right? But where I'm from, that's how we communicate to each other, right? Look, Ali, when they say mine against the brotherhood, I thought that shit was funny. I didn't think that shit was going to call like, oh, y'all get stuff. Like, I didn't think that shit was going to cause all that shit.
No,
I thought that shit was funny. Ali, I fuck with you. You fuck with me. You comment on Shaq Jordan like, yo, yeah, let's go.
No. Ali, I'm gonna tell y'all again how.
Hold on. Let me go. Let me finish. Right? I gotta be honest, right? Because you acting like a girl right now, right? We all cool. Ali,
let him go. It is fine. Go ahead and put insert insults in the middle of shit. Go ahead.
If you feel disrespected, like, yo, Martin, you call me a dickhead, I don't fuck with. Then tell me that, and I'll be like, yo, bro, I don't even mean it like that. Like, I'm saying it as like how I see somebody from my city or one of my homies. We say that shit all the time. I would let you know that. But it seemed like you came in here with a battery in your back. I don't know, Smell the Roses was texting you like, Lamont's over here calling you a dick eater. Like, I don't know what's going on, right? But prove it? No, I can't prove. No, I can't prove that.
So you just wanted to throw shots again.
Yeah, I got you. I dig it.
You can do the silly accent all you want.
Yeah, I dig it. Right. But Ali, I truly do think that you acting like a girl right now, and I'm not saying that because I'm trying to be, but I think that this is how girls go about ending their friendships and their relationships. They come on here and they crash out. You guys are all against me, and then it's like you saying some stuff that like you maybe always thought. Samson, you was just in my DMs, and you like what, bro? Is this shit coming out that you always thought about people? Because I don't think that shit about you. Everything that I say about you, I say to your face. Oh, I think Ali's his debate style is aggressive, right? Oh, I think Ali do this. I think Ali do that. I say that stuff on your panels. There's nothing else to come out of my brain that you wouldn't hear because there's nothing in their back. There's nothing festering in the back, right? What do you think about us? What do you think about fucking Trey? What do you think about Samson? What do you really think about niggas? Tell us. All the shit that you about to crash out and say.
He has that face on him again. Mont has that face on him again. You know that face? He has that face on it again. You know you are goddamn wrong, and you do that little smirk that you do, you motherfucker. And we see this the little smirk when you know you're wrong, and you know you're wrong. You do that little smirk. I love it. I'm not going to say now. I'm just saying this. During the conversation, I literally said, this is kind of weird because Ali taught me to not refer people, like even if it's an analogy or something like that, you shouldn't say that my private parts are on your mouth. Matter of fact, I think nobody would respect if a New Yorker came here and says suck my dick, and then he says, man, that's nothing, because we New Yorkers always point people to our dicks, right? I know that New Yorkers talk like that, right? But everybody will feel some type of disrespect. What I'm saying is, Trey and Samson, the intention might not be there, and you might not
all
be.
I was trying to say, Fatty. That's all I
Right?
was trying to say, dog.
Right, Samson, and that's
All I
what
was
I'm
trying to
saying,
say.
right?
You want
The
to call people
intention-
names?
one
I ain't
second.
never do none of that. I'm
Totally
not-
fine. But what I'm saying is
not
this,
on
right? What I'm
You-
saying
you-
is this.
yesterday you
Ali,
was
one
talking about
second,
Fatty,
Ali,
you was
one
talking
second,
about
Ali,
you-
one
you
second,
on some whole
please.
stuff.
Ali,
Yeah,
one
you
second,
on some
please.
whole
One
stuff,
second.
right? Yeah.
Hey,
You on some whole stuff.
hey,
No,
if-
you
if-
on some whole stuff.
You see,
Nah.
if I cannot explain what is going on, there's no need
Yo,
for us to be
why
here.
can't we
will
just
call
have
each
a
other names and we
conversation?
bounce.
Why can't we
The
just
pro-
talk like
the
men?
problem is that, once again, we are not judging intentions, we are judging how it looks. And most of the people on this panel got sensitive about a lot of things that happened on the last 2 weeks just based on how it looks, right? So it's very okay for Ali to come around and says, I'm not expecting this from y'all, even if this was not on purpose. So we're not judging intention, we are judging actions. Treat me like I treat you. If y'all know Ali wouldn't do that, if y'all know we wouldn't overblown Trey going against a hoe, right? Because she's a hoe. We were never going to say, see, I think Trey was unfair because he was playing favorites. That wouldn't be a show on our side, because
It's
once
hate.
again, we
It's
rock,
hate.
we rock with Trey,
It's
and
hate.
this is silly. We never try to do this because, I'll repeat, and this is the most important, public perception is key, and a lot of people on this space don't care about how people perceive y'all. Right? When y'all had this disagreement with Rose and Karen, and for whatever reason they are not on the show on the regular anymore after that incident, I literally was trying to diffuse the situation and protect your public perception. This is not y'all, this is them. This is how women move when they don't get their way. So instead of people saying, see, another page that scares women away and they don't agree with women, I got in front of it and I said, respectfully, this is not Trey, not Samson. This is woman coming on the panels, trying to control panels. And if they don't get their way, they boycott shit. If y'all don't care about
Buddy, can
Ali,
you land for me?
yes, I will land. I will land. If y'all fuck with Ali, the same way we fuck with y'all, public perception a lot of times is very important. And if I'm conducting a show where Mont is the main event, literally putting Ali on a situation where he's the villain, he's the bad guy, without Ali being present, without Ali actually saying I'm going to pull up and all that, you would understand that it might not be intentional, but we can kind of see that this is kind of an ambush.
Hold on, bro.
Can I just
hold on. I can show you in my phone where I called Ali way earlier today before
And what did you
I
say?
even did the stream.
What did you say?
To talk to him about it. He didn't answer the phone.
No, okay, no, Trey, but that's the
I
thing.
called him.
No, Trey. What, did you message him?
At 6:39.
No, Trey, did you message him?
Yes, I did message him.
What did you write on the message?
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Hey, Samson should be able to respond too.
Hold on.
No, it's fine. I'm not going nowhere.
Hold on, watch
What did
this,
he
watch
say?
this. Hold on, real quick. Right. Yesterday, while Ali was live doing that show, Ali acknowledged and said, hey, Trey is going to review the show. He said that in the comments. He acknowledged it on the stream. So
today,
hold on, Ali, my brother, right?
Yeah, I reviewed it yesterday. Which I mean, not only that, Samson at the end of the show was saying what. Oh, I thought you stopped talking. But okay,
I want to finish, fam. So
got
what
you.
I'm saying was, yesterday on the stream, you acknowledged that I was going to review the stream, right? So
Sure.
that's what I did, right? And I review a lot of your content. We fam, right? So then, Monty hit me up today. He didn't get to really get his perspective off, so he wanted to say, "Hey, can I do a show?" Because he just wanted to do the show. I said, "Well, hey, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you talk, and I'll just like even when Fatty come up here, I've been moderating and from both sides.
Sure.
And I'm not biased on any side. We're having a fair conversation. This is not an attack on anybody. This is all about having the conversation to see what the error was. That's all it is. Anything outside of that is in people's mind.
No, Trey, that's fair. No,
it's not.
Fatty, if you rewind, Fatty, because you already know all these.
Hold on. It's okay for me. Hold on.
Ali, it's fine.
Hold on. It's okay. Hold on. It's okay for me to review it yesterday. It's not okay for me to review it today. It's just a question.
No. Yes, absolutely. Let me explain.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, let me explain why. I promise. I'm here.
Hold on. Listen, I'm a man, dog. And if that's the case, if he's okay with me reviewing it yesterday and not today, as a man, I apologize.
Sure,
it's not about that.
But no, Trey, but it's not about the review. Trey, one second,
I'm going to delete the stream. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'll end it. No. I'm going to end it now, and I'm going to delete it.
No, that's how we. Trey, but it's not about that. Trey,
hold on. What I don't do, my nigga, I don't play about a nigga talking on me because that ain't what this was, fam.
It's not what it was.
No, but that's what we became. No, one second. Hey, friends. It's not what he was. Y'all doing the intention shit, but it's what he became.
Okay, so hold on. If that's why you feel, I'm gonna end it, bro.
Because with these lives, you know you can rewind. The way it started, Ali's name wasn't even brought up.
No.
I'm talking about how I got set up. No, I'm talking about how I got set up and then how the live started. When we was talking, it was not to make.
We were talking about the content the entire time.
Hey, friends, 1 second. Samson, I agree. No, Samson, I agree. This is what I'm saying.
You can tell me what shit I was here.
Samson, I agree.
We were reviewing the content. That's it.
Sure, but listen to what I'm saying, right?
Come on, man.
Listen to what I'm saying. No, 1 second, friends. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, right? Yesterday, we came here. We didn't fuss. We were present. We talk about it and all that, right? Now let's imagine that after we got to the bottom of it and all that, when the day that y'all fell out with Rose and Rose was being passive aggressive and coming up and down, I put a thumbnail with Rose on the thumbnail, Rose against the brotherhood, and Rose is talking for 2 hours and a half about how Samson and Trey are unfair running their show when Trey and Samson are our brothers. It looks crazy. So, 1 second, please. 1 second. It might not be your intention, Samson, and it might not be your intention, Trey, but what people are going to come in and we're going to review the same video is going to look like we're trying to clean up an image of Rose by giving her the chance while the motherfucker she's talking about is not even here. Y'all look at us like them. Are they platforming people that were literally yesterday clowning or criticizing our way of roasting?
Hey, Fatty, watch this. I thought Monk was cool with everybody, bro.
No.
That's what I thought. So I didn't. Y'all act like I'm up here. Goddamn, somebody that's the enemy. That nigga be on y'all platform. He was on your platform yesterday, my nigga.
Absolutely.
Y'all just talk. My nigga, Fatty, y'all acting like a nigga talking about an op. This ain't no op, my nigga.
No.
Stop playing, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is what I said, right? It might not be
real talk.
If
it was a real op, my nigga, and you can say all that. My nigga Mark be on both of y'all niggas platform every goddamn day, my nigga.
Y'all left to listen. Y'all have to listen. Bro,
one thing I don't do is nigga play by my character, bro. Wrong.
Okay. How am I playing what? Okay,
because at the end of the day, you ain't calling it what it is, fam.
No. Right. Hey, 1 second.
Because you're not.
Right. I literally
because he's trying to make it seem like I got ill intentions too.
Y'all are not. Fatty, hold on. No, let me finish this, Ali, then you got it. Ali. Hey, Illa was on our platforms all the time. J Prince was on our platforms all the time. Everybody that was talking shit at one point was good with us at some point in time. On the next day, DJ Witch Doctor was on our show all the time. Just because people are cool today doesn't mean that the situation either might be frail or might be some kind of tension. Y'all were cool with Rose. Trey, I got you, Trey.
Was it tension yesterday?
No, it wasn't, Trey. But that's my point, Trey. Y'all know it to the game. This is what I'm saying, Trey. Listen to what I'm saying. You and Rose being cool for a while. Samson and Rose being cool for a while. I haven't seen Rose in weeks. After that situation, I haven't seen Rose in weeks. In my opinion, if you fuck with Rose, it will be extremely weak to bring a person up and do a show about what you think Rose did wrong and stay here for 2 hours without Rose's presence. It might not be intentional because y'all just talking about content.
This wasn't about what Ali did wrong. No. You're not about to do that. You keep doing that. You keep putting that shit in there.
You see, what did I say that was wrong?
What Ali did wrong, nigga?
No, what did I say that was wrong?
Why is Fatty speaking for Ali and coming to his defense? This conversation be happening between Ali and
Hey Willie, why you ain't say that to Samson? Why you ain't say that Samson or Trey or Mont? You haven't spoken at all, and this is what I'm saying.
No. Matter of fact, why didn't you do that yesterday? No, hey Willie, why didn't you do that yesterday?
It's like it's under.
No, hey Willie, why didn't you do that yesterday? When Ali was talking with, why didn't you do that yesterday and say, "Hey friends, y'all on the panel, mind y'all business. This is about Ali, Mont, and the host of the show. Let them have it." Why did you say that yesterday?
I did. I talked to Uncle Rick. I addressed everybody directly the same way I'm addressing you.
You gave a bunch of opinions,
right? And I spoke to everybody directly. The problem is Ali's the one that has the problem with mine, and you like.
Hey, Fatty, hold on.
The perception is.
Wait, Mon, do you have a problem with Ali?
Listen, so the perception
That's
is
not what he
what
just
I'm
said.
saying, and it was.
No, I'm asking you. Do you have a problem with Ali?
People in the chat are seeing is that you are over here trying to defend Ali.
I was here before you and before Ali.
Listen,
I was here before y'all. This is not says Ali. This says brotherhood. And matter of fact, Willie,
also defending
sir,
him before he got here.
Can he land?
Like, and this is the thing. Y'all think that you just because you talk more, you say more, and that's not what works. All I'm simply saying is that Ali and Mont should be having this conversation, or Ali and Samson.
But you are wrong.
Especially the reason why they should is because apparently they all have relationships in real life.
Sure, but you are wrong because Mon just said that he has no problem with Ali, right? You said if they have a problem, Mon, do you have a problem with Ali? Mon, do you have a problem with Ali?
The thing I think is real important about
No. I asked Mon the question. Let's clarify this before we go. Mon, do you have a problem with Ali?
I'm still talking. Remember, this isn't your platform. This is Trey's. So if you want to take time, have the same decorum you expect us to have over there. So what I'm saying is this, and it's simple, is that I'm not the only one of this perception. It's in the comments. And I'm also not, I don't believe that Mont is hating on anybody, just on who I know Mont to be. Sure. I don't understand how Ali could take it that way. However, once he's been given the context about what was said, for example, dick eating, once he was given the context, if he chooses to ignore that, that's not Mont's problem. Because Samson, correct me if I'm wrong, is this not the same thing that we said happened?
It's the same thing we was talking about earlier.
No, it's not.
So why are you giving? One second. Hey, Willie, why are you giving your opinion?
Hold on. Let me. Ali,
why are you asking Samsung when he's Ali and Mont?
Like 10 minutes. Go ahead, champ.
Hey, Willie, would you support a man supporting a hoe?
Nigga, you know I wouldn't.
Right, and the man supporting a hoe is a sucker, right?
Yes.
Is Mont being a sucker?
So okay.
No. Take Mont out. If it was another, if it was somebody else,
if Mont is supporting a hoe, yes, he's being a sucker.
No, you watched it. I'm not. No. Hey, Willie, you are known on the platform for addressing people logically and breaking it down completely and seeing from different perspectives the difference between other people, and you call it out, right? If that wasn't Mont, if that wasn't Mont on the panel, all of y'all would call that man, whoever that no name person was a sucker. We not calling Mont. Let me finish.
Okay,
the only reason why it's elevated to a conversation is because Mont cares about it, and Mont has relationships with the people who care about it. Now, there's two things happening, or three. Either this is for content, either it's because your people are friends with Mont, or there's a part of people that resonate with how Mont thinks, because Mont will only have this conversation because Mont wants to have this conversation. But if it wasn't Mont, a man like him is a sucker and a hoe. But because we don't want to address that, that's what he's doing. Everybody's silent and making it about Ali and the fact Ali triggered this hoe. Nobody heard her perspectives or her feelings, and we're sitting here talking about hoes when we know and I'm not going to name drop because I don't want to be disrespectful to people, but we know all the women in the space who's hoes and who not hoes. And this man supported a hoe last night instead of addressing a hoe disrespecting Ali and Savage. And y'all all sitting here, hey y'all, let's have this conversation. Like, who really did what? What was her perspective? What was her feelings? Wow, Savage triggered him immediately when it was against him. Roses came up here and addressed him. He got triggered with her as well too. Samson wasn't honest about the fact that he got triggered by her, but he didn't get triggered about the hoe that's being disrespectful. And we only having this show because about Mont. Mont was on my show, wanted to review it. When it became about Crip Jesus, he left, came over here. When we were trying to have the conversations as a panelist, he wanted to make it about himself. Now today, he wanted to be the host of the show, and he gets all the attention on himself so he can rewrite and repackage the narrative of what actually happened was that Mont supported a hoe. That's why so many hoes came to his defense. That's why y'all see all the hoes that we know that are hoes in the chat supporting him, because he looks good to them. He's not revering the good women because he likes looking good to those type of women because they probably easy to him. You have to actually be a man and stand on business to look good to a good man and to a good woman. But he likes playing this type of game of manipulating, and I'm gonna land here.
Okay.
If it was a last point, let me just. If it wasn't Mont, would you typically call a man who's doing what he's doing right now a hoe?
If he was public offender doing this show right now, public offender saying, let's talk about the man instead of talking about the woman violating, would you say that he's behaving like a hoe by defending hyena?
Points, but you're doing the same thing that women do and going to the extreme, and we all
know. You see,
there's a whole ass nigga. I'm on record saying.
No. I'm just asking. I'm saying. Even if it was. Yeah, but Willie, if I was sitting there talking, hold on, Willie, me, no, use. So why are we having this show and not addressing the fact that hold on,
I can tell you.
Hold on. Why hasn't everybody said, yo, hey, Mont, you was doing it? You haven't, and I watch my words quick all the time because I don't want to be extreme. Mont has made growth. Mont has been on his red pill rampage, even though he don't call himself red pill. He knows what's going on. He hasn't done this lately, but he did it on that show, and he supported a woman who was disrespecting another woman and disrespecting a brother that was hosting the show that platforms him, gave him the mic, allowed him to sit up there with me as well too, just like I let Samson and Trey rock with me as well too, because I support them, and he didn't address the fact that I was disrespected. He only cared about what happened to him. His perspective about how he felt, and soon as Savage says something to him, then he felt disrespected because he only cares about what happens to him. He moves like an opportunist, and on that show, he moved like a hoe and a sucker.
So just to be clear, so
I'm asking you.
No, okay, I got you. So to be clear, that you've said that Mont didn't address the hoe that was disrespected you.
No, I'm just asking you. I'm gonna ask you one more time. If Ali did that, and I was like, hey man, what about her perspective? What about her feelings? The woman being the woman who's a hyena being disrespectful. Would I be a sucker?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he a sucker on that show?
So
no. You just called me.
I can tell you because me and Mont have offline. I told Mont this same shit before. Like you can't give these hyenas bitches no room to breathe.
I didn't actually. Hey Willie, we got similar brains, fam. Come, fam. Don't do me how we ask people not to do.
You're trying to put him in a box.
And
don't co-sign.
I'm asking the question. If that's what he was doing, then yes, that would have made him a sucker. I just didn't take it that way.
Hey Willie, I'm gonna do it again. You said I was a sucker if I did it. I'm gonna ask you again.
If you had done that, but I didn't take. If you did exactly what he did, I probably still wouldn't take it that way because I know of you.
Yes,
that's why. Now, say if it was someone I didn't know, like someone I had no background with, like what's my man in the middle with the podcast, like the back. I don't, no disrespect, G, but I have never done a show with him. If I had seen him do that by default, that would have been my right?
Last question, Willie. 2 questions, excuse me. Does history repeat itself?
More often than not.
Second question. Remember the first time I met Mont on Lapeef?
Last question.
No, I said 2 questions. I said 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Remember the first time I met Mont on Lapeef with you? You told him to stop being a sucker. When that old girl told me to suck her D and he was trying to translate to her and be a woman whisperer, you were the one calling him out on that show.
I told him to stop being Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah, you told me stop being Captain Save-A-Ho, excuse me. Which means which means that was a sucker, right?
Full circle.
Okay. Not only that, you said, hey, yo, Mont, stop caping for I know you in real life. You like, what you doing right now? That's what you said on that show.
Yeah,
and he
true.
did it.
Willie said that more than once to me.
And that's
real quick. Let me read this super chat.
So you been a sucker multiple times.
Hold on, let me read this super chat real quick. Hey, Dub, he been on the show since the show has started. He said it was about 2 females, not Ali.
What you saying?
No. Summer, how long you been up here?
Since the beginning, almost the beginning.
Give me your honest assumption about what has transpired since we've been on this live.
We were actually reviewing the 2 young ladies. We were getting to the point where Ali was about to make his statements, but we never really got there. So we were kind of critiquing what Mont was really trying to say about the young ladies, not Ali.
Cap.
Candace, can you give me your honest review?
I'm going the same thing with Summer. I don't even remember Mont mentioning Ali himself. I believe someone else brought up that, I believe it was Fatty, and then bringing up the biasness or him trying to, I don't know, some type of way he tried to bring Ali into it for Mont to start talking about it. But from the beginning, the conversation was supposed to be Mont against the Brotherhood, and why Mont was caping for the hyena, as y'all would say, or caping for the other woman. it was majority talking about Mont until Fatty, I believe, brought it up.
So
And then Mont
No,
actually,
I can prove that she's lying.
No.
Mont,
You're not gonna call me a liar.
No,
You're not gonna call me a liar because I said I
I
believe.
I got this. JT, can you give me your assumption? I mean, your perspective on what has happened up here?
It was definitely about the two women. I was the one that brought up the question about what Ali said. I said, was it? Remember when I questioned, was what he said biased and was it unfair?
Yes.
That was the only thing that came up about Ali when it came down, but it was definitely about the conversation.
Exactly. Yes.
So I will apologize. I thought it was Fatty, but I also said I believe, and I also said I think it was somebody else. But you're not gonna call me a liar.
You were lying. You're not a liar because liar.
How was I wasn't lying. I misspoke. There's a difference.
I accept that. I accept that. No, I take that back. You know what? I take that back. You are not a liar. But I just want to y'all not going to run away from the title.
I mean, Fatty, you talk too much, bro. You just do.
Y'all not going to run away.
I would love for you to speak.
Oh, you see? You're going to interfere again?
Yeah. I would love for you to speak, bro. But you talk so much, and I just want everybody to go around the panel. That's all, bro.
No. Let me say this. The job is done. I'm out, right? The job is done. Y'all can run away from the thumbnail and the title. It was not about two women.
Who is y'all?
Who
is
Sam?
y'all?
Please,
Samson. Let me finish, please. Let me finish.
No,
Trey and Samson.
No, you're not finishing.
No. He asked me something. He asked me something.
Hey, Fatty,
I'm not running from anything.
Fatty.
Let me answer. Let me answer.
No.
Let me answer, please. Let me answer.
I'm asking both of y'all just real quick. Real quick. Fatty, please trust me. Hey, Willie. What's the title of the show?
Hold on, let me look.
You smiling already? What's the title of the show?
I haven't seen it. I'm smiling because it's fun.
No, you're about to say
on the top of StreamYard. He's literally on top of StreamYard. He's literally on this page.
He can't talk.
Hold on.
The title is on this page. You're literally on the top.
Against the brotherhood.
Okay.
That includes everybody. Watch this, Fatty.
No,
Fatty. Have I agreed with everything Munt said in that video?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly. So what you talking about?
Let me answer this. Let me answer, please.
That ain't got nothing with Ali.
Let me answer, please. Mont against the brotherhood. Brotherhood implies males. So it's not about those two women. We can literally remove the woman because there was no mention.
No.
See? Can I finish?
I mean, Fatty. Hold on. Mont against
for the record, this shit is gay, and I'm mad that I'm involved in some gay shit. No, seriously, I'm mad that when I walk away from it, I'm like, damn, I just got involved in some bitch ass shit. I'm mad about that.
This is gay.
This is not a masculine conversation. This is some bitch ass shit that we involved in, and y'all got me in it, and I'm mad at that.
No. You wanted these, and now when these happen, now you don't want
it's gay. No, Fatty, I get it. No, Fatty, I get you from England, wherever the fuck you from. This shit is gay where I come from, right? This shit is gay.
Yes. So
we're supposed to be having a conversation. You see how JT chilling, see how Red Pill chilling. You just got a disagreement. Let's talk about it.
Hey, that's his real voice. That's his real voice.
Ali, stop. See how he stops.
We got him out of the
See how he stops talking stuff.
This is my real voice.
No boys anymore. No boys anymore.
This is my real voice. Yeah. Like you said. Ali not from here. Ali not from here, right? I'm not Ali. Fatty not from here. He's a fucking weirdo, right? He's a fucking dweeb. From
sure, now he's fine. Let's listen to him. He's coming out.
We turned up now. Wherever the fuck he from, he's a fucking weirdo.
Totally fine.
He got us all involved. No, I ain't going to tell you. Ali, you did. Ali,
remember what I told you?
No. Look. We can still be cool. No, you're probably not gonna be cool with me after this. I'm not mad at you after this, right? But what you doing? This what you came on here on some bitch ass shit, Ali. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You came at Trey character. Yo, the thumbnail was about this. Trey like, yo, come up with a topic. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know. I text him 5 hours later, like, shit, I'm bad at topics, bro. How about Mont versus Brotherhood? Right? I said I'm bad at topics. How about this? He's like, all right, cool. Right? You attacking everybody character on here, and you came on here like a bitch.
It's fine. It was my turn.
No. Ali, I fuck with you. This is just a moment when you came on here like a bitch. right? But I gotta be honest with you. I gotta hold you accountable. Fatty always a bitch. I don't. That's different.
I'm glad that you said that,
and I'm holding you accountable. And I don't mean no disrespect by that. But that's the only way I know how to communicate it. It was real feminine. You should have came on here like, yo, what's this about, bro? What's this about? What y'all got going on? The whole time, I'm asking everybody in the comments. I'm asking people on the panel, what's your perspective? Tell me what you see. What's your perspective? It wasn't like, yo, man, I'm right, man. Ali was wrong this whole time. I'm right. It had nothing to do with that. But you came on here with that energy, like, yo, they coming for Ali. They're coming.
This is the crazy part, right? Where I asked unbiased. Hold on, real quick, Fatty. I don't mean to cut y'all.
Totally fine.
I asked people who ain't got no fight in this the truth about what they seen, and everybody said we were having a conversation about what the women were talking about. Ali, that's a fact.
Why was I listen? You told everybody.
Ali, don't ask Ali. Don't ask Ali.
Don't ask questions. Ali had this conversation. Go ahead, fam. Go ahead, Ali.
It's not consistent if you're saying you invited me for y'all sitting here saying we got around each other and was talking about a topic.
Ali, bro, we was reviewing it last night.
You said you sent me an invite, which means it involved me and Mont, and this show is about us. It was about us mainly. So it's not about the women. It's about the brotherhood against.
Ali, hold on, roll with me, fam. Roll with me real quick. So again, I called you because I was trying to have a conversation. I said, hey, Mont wanted to review the show again. I was going to tell you to pull up. That's why I was calling you.
So it's about them too, right?
Because we were reviewing Ali's show, fam.
And that's what Trey. That's what
we did it last night.
But that's what I said. Don't get light. It was about two women. It's about two men. No, Mont, like the show is about
Fatty. Do that make sense? If we were all reviewing the show last night, if I reviewed today,
I'll Trey.
No, I'm asking the question.
Trey. I'm literally I don't put intention on you and Samson. Sometimes people just sloppy or do things that might have an intention, but he might perceive a certain way. I'm trying to be fair here, right? And give a little bit of road. But the thing is, we have to be honest about it. This was Mont versus Ali part 2, or Mont against whatever man represents the brotherhood, because just the title and the thumbnail actually justifies that. And let me just say, Trey, I promise I'll be quiet. Trey, I promise I'll be quiet.
We on the same team right now. What I'm just want to say. So, Fatty, since we've been reviewing, I say the brotherhood, right? Because everybody had a perspective, right?
Yes.
Jay had a perspective, you had a perspective, and Fatty, I've been trying to play referee this whole time. Do you
very
agree?
Fair and true, very fair. And Samson be quiet for the most time. But Trey, remember
said a word. I got called.
But remember this, right? Remember this. Remember when y'all said, "Oh man, I thought y'all were cool." Did you saw what Mont said about me right now? Remember when he said, "I thought y'all were cool, right?"
Yeah, I did.
I've never been cool with Fatty. I'm cool with Ali. Check my dick. I've never been cool with Fatty. I'm cool with Ali.
I was talking again. I was talking again.
I cut you off. I'm sorry, and I apologize. But I point of information. A lie was told.
No, you
I'm
don't
not
have to.
cool. I've never been cool with Fatty.
I don't feel
Fatty got a DM. Fatty got a DM from me, and it's not a cool DM before, right? That's our own communication. Me and Ali was cool. Fatty, I'm not cool with him. But I'm cordial with Fatty. I'm cordial with Fatty for sure.
Please, Mont, please.
Don't say he's my homie. Don't say I'm cool. You know that. You know we not cool. We don't talk.
I agree, Mont. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, Mont.
I apologize for cutting you off.
I literally said that to Lucky. We don't have to be friends to do business. I don't care about friendship at all. If Samson nice to me, I'm nice to him. If he stops talking to me, it is what it is. Trey and Ali actually have a relationship. They definitely need to be call somebody on the back. Other than that, I will mirror the energy. But once we say on this space, right, woman will tell you who they are when they're drunk and when they're mad. And you, now this is what you did. You, when you got your feelings and got your emotions, the soft voice left. Now you're talking about me in a foreigner and all these things that usually people do when they get upset at me, because you always felt that way. And
I always felt that way.
No, let me just finish. And Trey, and this is why this show kind of looked like the Red Wedding, because I understand Mont's feelings towards me. I always did. I always understand that Mont, for whatever reason, he has this, and might be justified, right? I'm not saying that he's not justified. It might be justified, but when you platform these men, right, and this is his true feelings about what we have
going on over here. I fuck with Ali.
Towards
you.
Sure. So if you do this to the people that you fuck with, imagine what you.
No, I don't fuck with you.
If you fuck with Ali, and this is what you do, and this is the position that you put the people that you fuck with. Imagine what you do to your
Don't tell me I
enemies.
put him in a position, bro.
That's all I want to say.
You're not from here. You a dweeb. You're not from here.
That's all I want to say.
I didn't put that nigga in no position.
That's all I want to say. And once again, I'm just leaving. That's all I want to say. The views of Mont are views of Mont alone. And then, Trey, and now you understand when people come at us to ask to be untouchables, to ask to be a part of the team, even though we are very kind and extend grace multiple times, this is what we're afraid of. People like Mont that come around multiple times over and over again, pretend they fuck with you and all this shit. And as soon as the first opportunity happens, this is actually their real thought. So I appreciate y'all. We are going to continue to do business if Ali decides to. If he doesn't, fuck y'all. Right? If he doesn't, we can shake on it. It is what it is. So
if he doesn't,
I will say it once again, Mont. Hey, it's Mont. It's all love, brother. You didn't insult me in any way. I appreciate you for being here.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, exposed. And by the way, glad that y'all actually agreed with each other. Mont is a bitch ass nigga and he does some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, got you.
That's what the checkmate. Glad that we agreed that he's on the channel.
You talk a lot. I told you.
Hold on, Samson, hold on. So wait, hold on. The exact same thing that he accused Mont of doing by asking Samson a question about him to say something about him, he just did himself. So this is the issue that I take with this entire conversation. One, Fatty has no business being in it because one, he wasn't even involved in the conversation. Two, that's why it looks like he's coming to play Captain Save Ali, even though Ali doesn't need it. Ali is one of the most articulate, well-spoken people in this space, and he's also able to formulate thoughts and be an actual debater. I've given him shit about, you know, saying niggas need the moderator, whatever. But the thing is that when he's up here caping for him, it's almost like somebody caping for a woman. To me, it looks like I've never seen a guy defend another man about another man's business the way that I've watched tonight.
I swear to God.
And that's what's weird to me because Ali didn't need that. Like Ali didn't need that. Ali was mad, came on, said what he said, handled that shit with the people he was talking to. Fatty has no business in this conversation. He has no place in it. He doesn't even have a dog in the fight unless his dog in the fight is Ali. But that can't be his dog in the fight because he just said that one, fuck friendships, and fuck if Ali don't want to do business, fuck y'all too. Like that's not the type of time that just as a business principle. That's not the type of time you want to be on with someone that you're trying to build a team with and get money for. Regardless of, you know what I'm saying, Fatty and Mont's relationship, Mont said out loud, I don't fuck with you the way that I fuck with Ali. So Ali is probably going to be qualified to have a conversation behind the scenes, talk it out and you're saying and mash it out. Me and she mash it out, right? He's not going to do that with Ali, with Fatty, because you don't fuck with him. The same way I wouldn't do it with one of these niggas on here I don't fuck with, but Trey, nigga, you know where my mama and my daddy stay. Like, so if we had that conversation, we had an issue, it's not gonna get pressed online in the first place. So he did that exact same thing, trying to, you know, do the passive aggressive triangulation shots that he accused Mono doing, and that's the weird shit to me. Like, facts. I said it initially, so make sure everybody understands. I have never seen a man cape for protect another a more capable man than him. If anybody has a stronger platform to speak from and defend himself, it's Ali. And when you compare the two, because one, Ali's actually from here, talking about issues from here, and then just two, you know, Ali has the aesthetic, he has the background, he has the charisma, he has all of those other things. So it seems as if, like, it just from how I saw it tonight, that it's almost like Fatty is just trying to make sure he protect Ali to stay Ali good graces, because Ali seems like he's better at this internet shit. And the problem that I have is when he's defending people, it's like anytime that I've got into it with somebody, when have y'all ever seen me have Mont come defend me or someone come defend me like that? And it's just super weird because when men have issues, super weird, especially in this country, when men have issues, the man address it, not the man and his homeboy, because it's like it was a 2v1 fight at that point. Exactly. Ali didn't even have half the smoke for Mont that Fatty had. Right. He came and addressed the one issue. Now I understand where he's coming from now because we had a conversation, but it's what's been weird, and I think the chat understands that Fatty had no business being in that conversation at all.
Zero.
Hey, Trey.
Hey,
Samson.
Fatty, you just raised quit. At least wait till everybody go.
Fatty, I have not spoken.
No, Samsung, but you have not spoken because you haven't been addressed, right? I just want
No,
to.
Samson, go ahead. You gotta wait, bro.
I'm leaving. No, I promise.
Respectfully, we don't want you to leave yet. We don't want you to speak your piece and then dip. You can.
No, I'm not speaking my piece. Wasn't he addressing me right now?
No, for sure. No. Let everybody go. You left the panel. You just got back on.
So when a person addressed Samsung, Fatty talks when he addressed Samsung, right?
I was trying to address you.
Was talking, Fatty.
I was trying to address you and Ali multiple times, Fatty.
Hey, Samsung.
That's not true. If you gonna say that's not true, that's not true, bro.
Fatty, respectfully, all you gotta do is get to the back of the line, bro.
You don't have to explain me nothing because I understand what happens here. I didn't have to explain me nothing. It's not that you are going to change my opinion. It happened what it happened.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even know what I was gonna say. I've been trying to address you and Ali this entire time.
Samson, do you have my number and Ali number? Or do you have our Instagrams? I got you. I got you. No, hey, Will, it's not what. Didn't you say the rules?
So if anybody,
no, real,
like you trying to control the narrative.
Hey, Will, no, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to
control the narrative.
Hey, Trey, can you give me?
Hold on, y'all.
Like, that's not how it works.
No, don't scream for Trey, Fatty, when you just cut Samson off.
It's not about that.
You don't get the raise quit and then come back and try to jump to the front of the line.
Conversation.
No, there's. Hey, friends, that's not what happened here, right? Wait, now, 1 second. No, Willie, that's fine. What I'm saying is this, right?
We don't care
if it's fine, be quiet and wait. Fatty, if what Willie's saying is fine, be quiet and wait.
It's because Willie stopped the show to address me. When people address,
that don't mean you cut somebody off.
Hey, can I say something about somebody that addressed me?
Hey, hold on. Let Fatty and Willie have their conversation.
No, Trey, I don't think Fatty should speak, bro.
But that's the
Trey,
point.
it's not even.
Hold on. Listen, just hold on.
And this
hold on. Listen, it's fair. Let me tell you why it's fair. Because Willie did say Fatty name, so let Fatty respond. It's okay.
If it was my platform, can you stop?
Fatty landed his plane. Trey, look. Fatty landed his plane. Trey. Fatty landed his plane and immediately dipped. Of course, Willie had to address it.
After he dipped, Willie made a statement about him, so let him respond. It's fair.
How about this? How about we make an agreement?
Oh my God! You're making this more difficult than it is.
Let's let Fatty go, right? Let's make an agreement. Fatty, if you speak your piece, don't dip.
No, but I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say nothing. Like Sam said, you are doing minority report.
Can you agree to that?
You are doing minority report, right?
Fatty, can you stay? If you speak your piece, can you stay and have this conversation?
I will give you 2 minutes. That's fair.
2 minutes, bro.
Because I only need 10 seconds. Why am I going to give you? I'm being generous, right, bro? No. No, 1 second, please.
But I just don't want you to. I don't want you to split. I don't want you to split and then this.
No, can I talk? So what is not fair is me leaving the panel and William going a 3-minute tirade about how I'm a foreigner and incompetent and all that, right? In my country, let me just say this, and then I want Trey to actually see what. I want Trey and Samson because I think they didn't have the intention to do it. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. This is what people actually feel about me particularly, right? Willie never said this in my face ever. I've been in so many panels and so many situations with Willie. Willie be donating to my shit, be nothing but kind to me. His criticism of me was always constructive. Every time he says something about me, he has to do with certain things that he thinks I'm doing better. And as soon as something happened that has nothing to do with him, and I leave the panel, just like Mon did, Willie decided to talk. What I'm saying is this: if people felt that way about me, I have smoke shows, I have open panels. I could have this conversation before. But in my country, and I think it's the same thing in y'all's, when people act fake in front of you, and then when you are not around and you drop, they start talking when they literally was on the panel for 50 minutes and didn't say nothing about it. And as soon as I click off, now you're talking like Debo left. I will understand that this is probably one of the fakest moments I ever had on YouTube. Shout out to Mr. Mont and shout out to Mr. Willie. I took 2 minutes, okay? So Willie can reply, and I will leave this conversation as soon as he's done.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on, Willie. Hold on real quick, y'all, because Ali trying to come back up. Hey,
no, Ali. No, not try to come back up. Don't need. I'm leaving as soon as Willie's done.
But I was trying to address Fatty. I was trying, Fatty, I don't
want you to leave.
Yes.
I got
Y'all can call me. I'm not blocking nobody.
I don't have your number, Fatty.
Yeah, I don't have your number either, Fatty.
Fatty, I DM'd you.
Samsung, I have no problem. So Willie, I will stay here until you finish your statement because your opinion matter. Go ahead.
So to be clear,
I was lying. Go suck a dick.
I addressed you when you were on the panel. I've addressed you, and I gave the same criticism that I've been giving you.
Oh, you
I'm not worried about it. I support everybody's platform, right? So it's not like this was just because he was gone. He talked for the 50 minutes he said he was here. He talked for 48. But this is the thing, though, right? So, like, if anybody ever knows me, and Trey, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm probably one of the most direct niggas on the internet, and that's because I have this fortunate superpower where I get to be transparent about everything. So I have nothing in my past that can come back and bite me in the ass. I don't have anything people can use against me. So we acting as if I said something because he was gone. I've been on 4 panels with Fatty. 2 of them are over here, and then 1 was on Ali's show. The best part about that is that on every one of those shows, I've been the exact same person, hyper direct. Fatty knows that him leaving had nothing to do with what I've said because, again, I say anything I want to anybody. But if you're saying you have smoke shows, all that stuff, I've seen it. I've seen how you guys try to gang up on people with bigger platforms to get the clout, right? I get that. But the difference is I'm not an internet nigga. I was important and had money before the internet shit came out. So that's where we have a difference of opinion and a difference of actually saying how we conduct ourselves as men. So when I said that he shouldn't have been in the conversation, it's literally like, just say Mont and Ali pulled up to a back alley to fight. They running the fair one. They should run one-on-one. Ali want to jump in anytime that it seems like Mont is gaining ground. Anytime Mont lands a blow, Fatty want to jump in. And that's exactly what I told. That's exactly what I told him. So we can't sit here and act as if anything that I've done has been less than above board. And the crazy part is that anytime someone tries to hide behind that, it tells you significantly more about them than it will about the person they're talking about. Because, like I'd say, that's why I say Mont has nothing to gain from pandering to women. Mont has his woman, and he has a lot of support from women based on his platform. And he's doing well in real life. The same thing with Ali. I don't see Ali doing the same, all that pandering shit. I understand completely now where Ali was coming from because he felt like Mont was doing the same thing that I've told him not to do before, which is give a hyena bitch's breath, letting the shit they do breathe, and trying to lead with curiosity to de-escalate. I 1,000,000,000% agree with where he's coming from right now because I understand where he's coming from. But my point is that Fatty had no business in the conversation at all. And unfortunately, like nobody on here is important enough for me to like have a bad rapport for. He said it himself. I give constructive criticism like I just did just now. Nothing I said was egregious or malicious. I gave you my opinion about what was said. And had he not talked for 47 minutes of the 50 that he was up here, I would have been able to say it before he quit. But again, if nothing else, I'm an expert at making bitch ass niggas quit and bitches alike.
I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna head out. I just want to make sure that I make this clear because I ain't get to speak. There's no way, shape, form, or fashion that me and Trey wanted to get on a live to bash Ali or like talk down on nobody. We was reviewing a video. Me and Trey have reviewed tons of videos. We literally just finished reviewing something literally last night till like 5 a.m. This wasn't anything different. to me.
Ali was on that review.
No one is trying to disparage anybody's character, but I definitely have a problem with being called a hoe by anybody, because that's not something I take lightly. So we'll talk about that. But no, that's never going to be something that's going to be okay with me ever.
Don't go nowhere, little bro. Don't go nowhere.
Let me.
This is my thing, right? When we hold on, real red pill. But this is my thing, and that's why I asked other people on the panel that really didn't even say nothing, that were just listening. What did y'all hear? And they didn't hear what people said what was going on. And I know that's not what was going on, because again, we reviewed this same video last night. So if we can review it last night, why we can't review it again? We were all reviewing it.
Right.
That's why I don't understand.
So the problem, bro, y'all went out of context, Trey. Remember I told you your show's dope as hell, but when you go out of context, it throws everything off. So his problem was the same thing that Samson had a problem with, right? Don't call me no dick suck, and I don't care where you come from. You call me a bitch in Chicago, I'm hitting you in your nose in person. And that's on site. Same way you felt Samson, that's how he felt. Now, what all he was saying was, if y'all would have stuck to the context, because y'all was on point to, once again, Fatty just flying the plane, controlling it, throwing it up and down, which is okay. If y'all, that's the direction. That's why I say, Mon is the host. You got to control it when you the host. Stay on context. And when he's the host, everybody got to support it. That's a part of the team. So y'all went out of context. It went a little left for a minute, and I was listening. Didn't want to get on because my voice messed up. All I've been doing is talking. He was right when he say, protect us, right? If we're going to talk about what Mont doing, that's the context. Stay on point. That's when they say the brotherhood. So Fatty got on point. He got at Mont because he felt like I'm part of the brotherhood, and therefore I'm going to talk. All right? So at the end of the day, though y'all wasn't completely wrong, there was some wrong errors in it. And if you go back and look at it, you're going to see your errors, correct those errors, and come forth stronger than y'all did today.
So who had the error?
Well, Mont called him a dick suck in the sense of addressing something, right?
Sound like the choreo.
Dick eater, bro.
I didn't even. No, I just want to correct you. I didn't call him a dick sucker, and I didn't call him a dick eater. Right? I said that he was dick eating. Right?
So what's the difference?
I can tell you the difference. Right?
Acting like a bitch. Hold on. From where we come from, bro. I'm not a shorty. I'm OG in this. From where we come from, when you refer to it, you addressing something that you need to address as man. So I'm with Will when he say when you write, I'm with you when you write. Will say it's a conversation that two men need to have. We shouldn't have had it on the internet. He's correct.
Yeah, I got you, Willie. Right? I'm gonna ask you this question. If Ali comes on here, right, and I think Ali's coming on here emotional, I think he's acting like a woman, and I say, Ali, I gotta be honest, you acting like a woman, right? Or I say like, yo, Ali, this is some bitch ass shit that you doing, right? Is that different from me saying, yo, Ali, you a bitch?
Yeah.
It's different, right?
Yeah,
I have to call out the action of what you're doing.
Calling him a bitch, the other you're characterizing his behavior.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Smurf, but if you disagree with that, that's okay.
I got pushback for you.
Once you let me know, we can have a conversation and come to an understanding.
Facts.
I got pushback for you. I got pushback for you on that one thing though. This is the difference, right? You and I have that type of friendship to do that. Me and Trey have that type of friendship to do that.
There you go. Yep.
You and Ali don't. Y'all have a familiarity that's on the internet. So him taking it away, that's why I understand how he feels. That's because
totally understand.
I have no issue with that. But that is the difference. Ali and Trey have a relationship. So in Ali's mind, he's expecting Trey to protect him. In Trey's mind, he was never at risk.
Right.
The same thing with Samson. Samson's one of his friends. You know, Samson was a fan. They supporter. Now they friends. Whatever. So in his mind, he has a higher expectation of how they are to act and carry his name when he's not around. That makes perfect sense. The same way, like, you know, these niggas could never talk about you to me. or like nobody could talk about Trey to me.
But Willie, hold on, real quick. Right.
Damn it, man.
So first of all, when he made that statement, he said that's how they talk up there. He clarified, say, where we from? This is how we talk. I clearly said pause.
Yeah. But that's
I
the
said
thing.
pause.
Trey,
Hold
I know
on.
he gave the context, but that's the thing, right? The context matters. Like me and you, right?
Hold on, Willie. But what I'm saying is, because I said we don't talk like that where I'm from, right?
Yep, you
And
did.
that's why when I said pause, that let you know I didn't agree with it.
You corrected it. That's right.
Like, niggas like, that's how they
That's
talk.
what I'm
He said
saying.
that's how we talk where I'm from.
You can't use those type of euphemisms with people you don't have rapport with.
I agree. Hold on, but see, hold on. But listen, I met Mont on Ali platform.
Oh, no
That's
issue.
where I met him at.
No issue. I don't have issue with that, but that would be like one of
No,
us. Right?
hold on. So would you think if I met him on this platform that they cool?
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
So, so hold on. Everybody that I met on Ali's platform, I give them the cool courtesy
Right.
because of Ali.
That makes sense.
I met them through you.
That's right. I'm cool.
Really,
That makes sense.
really, I even understand how Ali can be upset at what I said. That's completely reasonable. I'd be crazy if I didn't think like, oh, he here, Dick, he a man, he from somewhere else. That's completely reasonable. Tell me that. So I can be like, oh no, bro, it ain't like that. This is how I talk to my homies like this all the time. And when I came on this show today, what did I say? I said, yo, I be on the internet, but I'm not an internet nigga, right? So if I fuck with you, I'm assuming I fuck with you in real life. I don't think that I don't separate internet persona versus real. Like if I'm like, yo, I think Smurf a real nigga. If I see you in person, wouldn't nothing change. I think you a real nigga. I'm assuming you're a real nigga. I'm not different on the internet from in the person. So excuse me if it's different, but that's just how I see shit. If I see you say some weird shit in the comments, I don't fuck with you because I think you're a weirdo in real life.
Hold on. They don't know you like that. So all they have to take you from is face value because like you know my personality, you know my sense of humor. So if I tell somebody like, man, that's stupid, I say that bitch ass nigga, you know, I might not necessarily mean he's a bitch ass nigga. But if me and Trey talking and where we from, you can't call nobody a bitch ass nigga unless you're ready to take it there.
But Willie, this is the thing though. Niggas know you. Like, bro, we not finna play no games. We know your wit. We know Mont. Like, bro, niggas been watching this space for a minute. They know. You're not about to sit up here and play and be like, oh, I didn't know how to take it. Man, you know how this nigga talk. What are you talking about? Why are you acting brand fucking new? This the problem. This is what happened tonight. The sisterhood is more solid than the motherfucking brotherhood. That's what happened. We just got proof that these bitches will believe lies and all that sucker shit. But then when niggas sit up in the ring, we arguing with each other. Nigga, we not even supposed to show the chinks in the armor visibly, but we'll sit here and argue with these bitches will lie to each other and stand on that shit in public.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up.
Bro,
this shit is insane.
This my thing, right? This is my thing. If it's really that crucial, bro, just hit my line. I didn't know.
Trey,
I didn't know.
Trey, it ain't like that. That's the point.
No, but
nobody look.
Bro,
hold on. Hey, bro, let me just finish what I'm saying, bro. Because
we all were on the live last night reviewing the same.
I was in the class watching.
Video.
Yeah,
continuation.
That's why I said I knew this is the craziest part. What did I do when I came? I said, "Hey, I was sticking to the video, wasn't I? I was sitting back and even with Mott. This is the thing. When old boy came up high,
Rick at?
When he came up high,
I got the link for Uncle Rick to pull up. And you know the crazy thing, right? I literally fell asleep while we was reviewing the video last night.
Red pill.
We know you fell asleep.
We was reviewing the video last night. We reviewing it today. I went from last night, Ali was there. I go from last night to today, and now I'm a hoe and I'm coming back.
But what was missed, Samson, this was missed. And I hated that they didn't even let you even
they didn't even let me respond, and they talking shit about me.
No, I'm talking about when you done.
The thing was that Ali came up, and the thing was that they dropped the ball because only thing he had to do is ask Mott the issue, because the issue he had. Somebody got mute. The issue he had was when Mott was saying that he was dick eating, right? He had an issue with that, and his ears was hotter than a motherfucker, bro. At the end of the day, all he had to do is be like, all right, man, let me and Mott speak on this shit right here. He called instead he called everybody on the panel hoe. Y'all acting like hoes, and so when I see
listen, hey JT, hold on, JT. Let me tell you something. One thing about this nigga right here, bro. As anybody know me, ain't none of that to me, nigga. And that's
right. Look, both y'all niggas did like this.
That nigga Trey, that nigga Trey pull up. I heard it in your voice, like nigga, what you talking about? I hear you, man. I heard you. But this the thing, they never let my dog Samson get nothing off.
Samson didn't get it off, man. He
didn't get nothing.
That's
like,
I was like, damn, Samson was like, wait, what the fuck? And at the end of the day, we all are paying attention to all the boxes here. You seen how that nigga was looking when you said that? At the end of the day, this is where it goes down to. If he had a problem with what was said, and we all understood where he had the problem at, Mont was like, this nigga dick eating, right? He didn't call him a dick eater. He just said, this nigga dick eating. At the end of the day, nigga, if I came up, I pulled up, I'm pulling up with Mont. Nigga, explain that shit. Let's go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit out in the open then, nigga. What we talking about? Even after Mont said, nigga, I fuck with you. But you doing some shit that is just, you know what I'm saying? You fucking up with me right now. They could have had the conversation, because look, wasn't nobody else talking. Wasn't nobody else talking, but it was him.
Somebody else was talking.
And Fatty. That's what I'm saying. Him and Fatty. And at the end of the day, if he wanted to get some shit understood, all he had to do was say, Mont, let's have this conversation. He didn't do it.
Smurf, you talking about Fatty?
Yeah, about Fatty. Yep.
That's the protocol. I thought we had a protocol when somebody feel like you're being disrespected, us as men, because I assumed everybody on this joint is a real nigga.
Thank you.
I made an assumption. So I thought we had a protocol like, yo, man, what's going on? Or come on the channel like, yo, y'all throwing a video about
man, what's up? Because we was actually talking about, because I wanted to get back to the video. We was actually talking about the two women that was talking.
Bro, I don't want to see that video ever again.
They ain't even here, nigga, and they caused all this goddamn havoc. And I'm like,
the crazy shit is,
right? Fatty was trying to make it seem like, I don't even want to call a grown man Fatty. Fat was trying to make it seem like that Mont and the conversation wasn't about the two young ladies. He tried to make it seem like it was about his personal. Really, he was showing he got some personal issues with Mont, and he tried to make it about Mont talking about Ali. And that really wasn't the context I was getting listening to the show.
But we had young ladies that
what I would tell you, young brothers.
Go ahead, bro.
Don't never speak for another man and don't make an assumption. That's why I always say speak from your viewpoint. Once you speak from your viewpoint, quit that in general shit. Because my thing is point him out and point it out. So when he came on and dressed Trey first, then he went to Samson. He was saving the last rounds for Mont. But then that's when Fatty got in. So this is what we need to do in the future. Stick to the context, right? Stay on context. And if you drunk and can't get on here, because this helps these young brothers and they want to hear y'all. But if y'all won't get on here and talk over each other, who the hell can listen?
Right. Yeah. I just want to make it clear, like, and this is just me, right? I'm not mad at Ali. I'm not gonna lead this panel. Ali might. I don't know who's gonna be mad at me. I'm not mad at no nigga that lead this panel, right? I'm mad. I'm involved in this shit, right? Because it's just weird. Like it's OD.
Listen, I'm upset. I'm upset that my character was attacked. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying, Trey.
Nigga, I'm a solid nigga.
I'm saying, Trey,
I don't play them type game, my nigga.
Trey, you know the craziest part is you the least in the. You got hit with all the strays for no reason. you got hit with all the bullshit,
bro.
Because of Fat, the context that Fat was bringing. And then he was over there, like Willie, completely correct. He over there jumping in the comment. He got such disdain for Mont, and it's hitting disdain. And he showed his hand. He got such disdain for Mont. He act like a whole female on here coming on here and speaking for Ali. Ali, right there.
Yeah. Question to y'all, right? This thumbnail said Mont versus the Brotherhood, right? And I don't have my own YouTube channel, right? I go off of what I see. I go off of what I see on Ali shit. I go off of what I see. Like I see all of the time that when they doing a debate or something like that, they'll put a thing like me versus this person or me versus that person. Yeah. I never thought it was real beef. I'm just thinking I'm riding the wave. Like, yeah, this how we, this how a thumbnail's supposed to look. This how you make a title. Me versus, like, all they shit is one person versus another person. Fatty, I didn't think they really hated each other. So it's crazy how it seems like, oh, they think I'm on some I hate you niggas and I'm trying to get over it. Like I thought it was just
in our titles, this is the thing, and every content creator knows this shit. Sarcasm. It's about sarcasm, right? We already know you can bait motherfuckers and all. We passed the clickbait and all that shit, but we still stay on the sarcasm when it comes down to the titles. The title is just a fucking title, and we all know that shit, man.
Yeah, it's clickbait. It's always clickbait.
It's not even. It ain't even clickbait no more. It's just. It's sarcasm.
This is JT. Listen, this is my thing, my nigga. At the end of the day, and listen, I don't feel no type of way. Ali still my nigga. That's still my brother, bro. I ain't tripping on nothing.
I don't think anybody feels any less about Ali right now.
Yeah. I'm not tripping on none of that, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. If he called me, I'm gonna call him tomorrow. We gonna talk it out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If he feels some type of way, bro, what can I do about it? Right? But he's still my nigga, regardless, right? He can feel some type of way about me. Listen, I can go to sleep at night knowing that I had no ill intention, my nigga. That's a fact. Right. And what I can say is, my nigga, we literally was reviewing. He said on his panel on his show, Trey, are you reviewing the video? That's what he said. I said yes. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me show you how real it is, my nigga. Samson, yesterday, what was my show going? Was my show going to be about reviewing Ali's video?
No, it was going to be about Boogie.
It was going to be about who?
Boogie. It was about to be about Boogie.
Boogie who? Boogie Reacts, right?
Yes. And then we texted, and then we was talking about this, and then we talked, and we was like, we should review this instead.
And then Ali, hold on. In the comments, Ali said, Trey, are you going to review this video? I said, okay, bet. If you want me to review it, I'll go ahead and review it. So I said yes. And so I reviewed it, and Ali and everybody else came on my platform to what?
Talk about the review. Video.
Yeah. I actually fell asleep on y'all niggas last night. So I didn't know if y'all finished the video or not. So Mud hit me up. Mud wanted to, hey, I didn't get a chance to talk. I want to have an unbiased conversation where I can control the conversation, because a lot of people, when Mutt is on a panel, don't let them talk.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's fair. I bet. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you host the show where you can control it, where can't nobody cut you off, and you can go ahead and tell your perspective, tell it from your side. But Ali and Mutt, cool, because I met Mutt through Ali, so I'm thinking everything Gucci. I didn't know it was a problem. I didn't know I was being whatever Ali said I was being, which is not true. Because we had other people on the panel that agreed that nah, that ain't what Trey did. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's crazy that we all reviewed it. Ali told me to review it, and now I'm reviewing it again. And I met the guy that's hosting it through him. Now I'm the problem. And I called him today at 6:39 to even tell him that, hey, Munt running the show, we're going to review it. Pull up. So somebody help me understand where I went wrong when I called the nigga.
You didn't do nothing wrong, but the way he can interpret this is you are allowing somebody that is whatever, because apparently they not on solid ground, and you giving him a voice, and you giving him a microphone.
Bro, no.
You know why that's not valid? Because we were
all on the panel last night together. What are you talking about?
Like, Red Pill got a point. He could have seen it that way, and I can see how he can see it that way. The same way Monk can see.
I got it. I got it with it. But what I'm saying is, we were all doing this together yesterday.
Literally 24 hours ago.
Yeah, but he can see how I don't think he agree with it though, Trey. He just saying.
Obviously, I don't agree that anybody was. I don't agree that Mont was trying to disrespect him. However, say if I didn't know Mont, right? If I didn't know Mont in real life, and he was like, "Billy, you dick eating," Trey, you know what my time is in the back chat after that. Like, with no more talking on the panel, we're gonna have a conversation offline. So I take that
for real. So if I got a problem like that, we're gonna talk about it offline. I'm not gonna bring it on.
But since I do, I would never take it that way because I know him. Ali doesn't know Mont the way I do. That's why he took it that way. And there's nobody up here can say he was wrong for taking it that way.
Listen, I didn't know the extent of their relationship at all because I met him I met Monk through Ali, so I don't know what their relationship. I'm thinking they cool.
But now that everybody understands where the relationship genesis are and saying where the ties are, we understand why Ali felt the way he felt. Yeah, I understand why he felt the way he felt about what Mont said. I understand why he felt the way he felt about you hosting a panel with Mont. I understand that, and I understand that he also
called him and texted him.
We get that, but I still understand where he's coming from with all this.
Hold on. If I didn't reach out to you, then I can understand it. If we didn't do a show yesterday, I can understand that.
Yeah,
hold on. Listen.
The part about yesterday makes sense, Trey.
Watch it real quick.
You called him, you didn't talk to him.
I called him and answered the phone, but I texted him and told him what was going on.
I'm being unbiased right now.
I got you. Okay. Hold on, but listen, I still texted him and told him what was going on.
That's fair.
Willie.
I texted him.
Willie.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I apologize. I apologize real quick. Let me just make something. Ali has told me there's people he don't mess with at all. Samson, when them people came on my platform, what'd I do?
Drop them.
Immediately, right or wrong?
Immediately.
He ain't never told me he didn't mess with Mont. Mont was on his channel yesterday.
If I don't mess with me, it happened within the last 12 hours.
Bro. That's why it's a my bag, Mont, because I knew you wanted to definitely go ahead. No, you go ahead. You the host.
I was trying to ask Willie a question.
What's up, Sam? What's up, Samson?
So here's the thing. If we talking like, because I know you said you speaking objectively, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I started on Ali's panel, I started like literally in the middle of just hot, nasty shit. It was just shit everywhere, and I didn't know what was going on. I was missing context, right? As I was dropped in the channel, it was asking me questions, and based on what I heard, because I'm getting asked yes or no questions for a reason and everything like that, I asked one question. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Was the only question that I asked. I was like, can I find out the part of the conversation where Mont compared Savage to a child? Is that not the only thing that I asked?
100%.
Right?
Yeah, that's what you asked.
4 hours and 10 minutes to get a response.
Hey, Willie, 4 hours. That's that stream. He argued with Crip Jesus, went to another live. I asked the same question. That stream was 5 hours. I didn't get the answer to my. But I'm the one you gonna throw something at as soon as you get on a live. Make that make sense, Willie, when I barely speak.
So so that part, there isn't, I don't understand why he did that, and I do think that was wrong. I also know that he will have that conversation with you offline, and he's willing to admit when he's wrong. I can't take that from him. I've seen him admit when he's wrong before. I have. Like there's again, if nothing else, I'm gonna be fair. I've seen him admit when he's wrong, because when Ali and I had an exchange where I was saying like that I only date women with children. We had a conversation about it. He didn't understand it, but when I explained it, he was like, oh, okay, I can understand that. He understood it. He didn't, but he still said, we agreed that I shouldn't based on, certain other things. But he understood that, right? So I know that he's not intransigent and he's capable of having his mind changed or forming an opinion based off new information. Nobody can take that from Ali at all. But I just can't also, if we holding men accountable, him coming on here and coming at you that way. Like, I understand why he came at Trey because they got a friendship that's different. But for him to come at you that way, I can see why you feel like it shouldn't have happened because you didn't get to say anything. No argument there.
Willie, I can't agree with that, family.
Why?
Because again,
can we fight more than we fight? So the way that me and you fight, can we know each other, will be different than the way that me and Samson fight.
I got you. No. What I'm saying, no. From my understanding, and I could be wrong, and I asked Ali when I talked to him. He categorized me as a hoe.
He said if.
Say it again.
He said if. You said if. He did preface it with if for everybody except Mont. That's just to be fair.
No, hold on. So again, listen. And like I said, I could be wrong. That's why I say I could be wrong, right? But my thing is that at the end of the day, I don't see where I should have been attacked on any level because again, and if y'all can't get this, I don't get it.
Trey,
I got your algorithm again, my nigga. You asked me. I mean, you made a statement, Trey, are you going to review this on your show? I say, yes. Okay, and I wasn't even going to do the show about him. It was about Boogie, an interaction me and Boogie Reacts had. So I said, okay, bet. They want me to review it. People in the comments was asking me to review it. We started the live. We were reviewing the actual show. I think it was me, Samson, Willie, and maybe somebody else. And then Ali came over. Then we all reviewed it.
Sleepy ass red pill. That's
Hey, who sleep? Who sleep? Nigga, I ain't sleep.
Hold on. We all reviewed it. Ali was on the live last night reviewing it with us.
So you assumed that it was okay to talk about it again because he was here yesterday.
Exactly.
I get it. No argument there.
I don't think anything was an issue. Right? Let's say what Trey did, Ali thought was a violation, right? Let's say the only issue that I think was here was the way that we went about solving the problem. That's the only issue that I think was here. We could disagree on a lot of shit, like, yo, you out of pocket for that, right? But let's talk about it so that I can tell you that I didn't mean no harm. And I can tell you that, you know what, I apologize for you taking it that way. Or I might apologize for doing it, right? I didn't know that it could be perceived that way. And then we move on, because that's how men handle friendships. We not girls. We don't fall out. We don't fall out.
Hey, Mon, that's what I thought was about to happen. I thought that it was just because it's not deep enough.
It don't happen like that all the time.
I thought that's what I thought it was about to be.
Hold on. I apologize, y'all. And then another thing, the word hate came up.
Haters.
We were hated. I'm like, what?
Hating and a fan.
Well, let me go take a
hold on. It was on my phone when if Ali said the hate part, I heard when Fatty said it, but I mean, come on.
But Trey and Sam, bro, I wouldn't even allow that shit to bother me. Like that type of shit.
It's not bothering.
My thing is, Red Pill, everybody got to respond but me. And then when I try to respond, I don't have nobody to respond to. And then if I was to respond, just check this out, Red Pill. If I was to respond, Willie responded. Fatty left. Fatty came back because Willie responded. And his response was, you responded to me and I'm not here.
Right.
I couldn't respond whether you was here or not.
Let me say this, Trey. Understand this is your platform. Anything that happens on this platform you're going to be held liable regardless. So if right now you walked away, you went to go make your sandwich, and something crazy happened on this platform, the copyright strike's going to go against you, no one else on this platform. Regardless, this is your stuff. Right now, if I'm going to use the Lakers, if LeBron James is leading the team and they lose, LeBron James lost. That's just what it is. That's just how life is. You stirring the ship. Even though you're not hosting the show, you're stirring the ship. So I believe, because I was sitting here watching the show, you guys are hyper-focused on, oh, well, he knows that I was going to review the show. It has nothing to do about the actual show. It has everything to do with once Trey came out of his mouth and said he was a D-eater.
No, Mont.
That's what it said. Oh, my bad, Trey. I mean, Lamont said that he was a D-eater. Well, D-eating. A penis is in the mouth. How about this? It means a penis is in the mouth. If you eating it, sucking it, goggling it, swallowing it, pause on all that stuff, it's still
dancing with it.
In a mouth. It's in a mouth, people. Okay, it's in the mouth. Okay, and we all got. It's one thing that we do. We create. Words have definitions, and we like to create different definitions for these words, when we should just stick with the definitions for the words. If we want to say something, we need to actually use the right vocabulary to state these things, that where there's no confusions and no one have to provide context to actually say these things. So I keep hearing you guys on the platform saying, well, he should have known I was reviewing it, I was going to call him. It's not about that. It's about.
I didn't co-sign that though, algorithm.
You didn't co-sign it.
And let's keep it gangster, right? Let's keep it gangster, right? If somebody is inside of their house on their phone or their computer in front of their camera, How can I stop somebody from making a comment? Somebody help me understand it. Because I didn't agree with the way, because I was like, whoa, Paul's like, we don't use them type of terminology where I'm from. And then he was like, well, that's the way we talk here.
And that's when he gonna go back and look at it, and he gonna have to.
I'm only speculating.
No, I got you. I got you, algorithm. I'm just putting it all in perspective.
I'm saying this for a reason. Because I'm saying this for a reason. I'm only speculating. Maybe because I'm not in Ali's head. Maybe he felt as if you should have interjected and say, whoa. Find a different word. My boy don't do that, and he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he wanted someone to interject and say something to that effect. And I'm pretty sure if that would have happened, he wouldn't have came up here with the smoke with you. He may have came up here with the smoke with Trey because it was mentioned by Trey. It's all about how you interject the situation. I believe that's what it is. I think you guys are too focusing on what he should have known. I reviewed the stuff versus what was actually being said.
Listen. I met him through him. If he having a conversation about Ali, that's between him and Ali.
No, the thing is though, the title is even misleading.
No, no. That's not true. I don't know. No, it's not. It says the brotherhood. I mean, hold on. I sat right up here, and while Fatty was up here and said, "Hey, did I agree with everything Mont said?" Fatty literally said no. So guess what? When he say the brotherhood, that means anybody to get up here and review the video is going to be Mont's perspective against everybody else's perspective. That's what that means. That's all it means. It don't mean no more than that.
I get my perspective, Trey?
Yes, sir.
That's how I read it. It read it as everybody against
my perspective is just like what Mont just said. Anybody who disagree with my view of this video, Mont against anybody, was Ali one of those persons that disagree with him? Yes.
There's a lot of people. I disagree with him.
Exactly. You disagree with him too. Right,
I disagree with him too.
Okay, but you guys weren't called a dick eater, and this is what you not getting.
Algorithm. We already said like, yo, he's perfectly valid in being like, yo, you called me something out of pocket. Perfectly valid. Even me, I'm like, yo, yeah, I can understand exactly how you felt that way, right? But then when you come algorithm, when you come up here and you like, yo, man, this what you said about me? I'd be like, yeah, man, we talk like that where I come from. You like, yo, that's disrespectful to me and all that. And I'm like, yo, I apologize. I didn't know you was gonna take it that way, and I didn't mean it that way, right? Where do we go from there?
So look what Smurf said, Mont. Smurf said, once a person come out that with his mouth, he gonna punch you right in your nose.
Okay.
So not everybody's gonna approach.
No, we're not talking about everybody. I'm asking you, where do we go from there? Let's say you like, yo, Mont, don't ever say nothing like that about me, right? And I'm like, I apologize. I didn't know you was gonna take it that way, and I don't mean it that way because where I'm from, this is what it means, right? And this is how we talk to each other. Where do we go from there? Do you say, you know what, Mont? I dig that, but I can't fuck with you no more. Okay, cool, right? What are the options? Where do we go from there?
And your options are your options. How that person reacts.
However,
we on the internet though. We not.
However, it never went that way. Yeah, but it never went that way. That's what I was saying. The motherfucker went to the point of he attacked everybody on the panel. Huh?
No, he didn't attack everybody on the panel.
Y'all acting like some hoes. No, he said y'all acting like some hoes, and then okay. So let me correct myself then.
Yeah, there you
go. It wasn't everybody on the panel, right?
Yep.
Let me tell you who he did attack. Trey the Truth Teller.
True.
Samson Knight.
True. You think he would have attacked Trey if Trey was nobody to him? You think he would have actually tried to hold Trey accountable if Trey was nobody to him?
No, I get it. I get it. But his problem was not with the problem was not with, and I understand him coming up hot, but this is the thing. He was right there in front of Mont. He could have just said, "We need to have this conversation, my nigga." So I'm a dick eater now? So what we talking about, Mont? And they would have had the conversation. Am I lying, Mont?
No, it's a fact.
Y'all would have had the fucking conversation. He wouldn't have to pull Trey in there. He didn't have to pull Samson in there. He could have just pulled Mont right there. Because that's what really happened.
Algorithm, you know, because me and you was on that live yesterday. You know, he literally got on here talking about, oh, you and your feelings, you being emotional. You've been emotional for the last couple of days. I don't give a fuck. But I was just on the live with y'all yesterday talking about the same thing.
Ali did say some shit last night.
It's not about the platform. It's not about the show. It's about the de-eating comment. That's what it's about, you guys.
And it was only Mont. It was only Mont that said it.
Yeah, but guess what? It was JR who let the time run out and Golden State won against LeBron and them, but LeBron got the L. It's Trey
algorithm. This how I look at it, right? Hold on, this how I look at it, right? Again, I met Ali. I met Mont through Ali. So when he made that statement, I didn't agree with it. But at the end of the day, they got a relationship. So I expect him to address him, not me, because nigga, even if he said something, I can't stop that man his way in a whole nother state. How much tell a man not to say what not to say on his microphone, whatever.
But also I clarified what I mean to you.
Again, and I still didn't agree with it. Period. Yeah. But again, this is me, right? If I got an issue with a nigga, I'm gonna address him.
So
I'm gonna address the nigga I got an issue with.
Trey, can you agree?
Hold on. If any of y'all have if any of y'all had a panel, my nigga, if a nigga said something about me, I wouldn't even care if I'm being honest with y'all, because it's the internet. But I bet that nigga wouldn't say it in my face. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. So I'm not finna get upset about somebody said on the internet. My nigga just had that same energy when you see me. It's that simple.
And I just believe everybody responds.
I don't get tough on the internet, my nigga.
And
algorithm. What did Ali do wrong?
Everybody, huh?
What did Ali do wrong?
I wasn't even focused. I was focused. I don't think you said what did Ali do wrong?
Yeah, like what? Tonight. What did Ali do? What did he misstep at?
I just think all y'all should have handled this offline. I would just say that. All y'all should have just handled this offline.
So you don't think Ali really misstepped besides just being on the panel and kind of addressing it on the panel?
Only thing that's what I'm trying to say. He came on here, he tried to address the situation in front of the company, and I just think y'all should have did that in the back.
That's one thing.
Think in the back. You guys have too close relationship. Yeah. You guys got too many bonds tied together, and this is all you guys. That's self-destructive. So when something is this heated, you guys should have just been in the back and solved it. It should have never been online.
But typically when disrespect happens, it meets other disrespect. He said all that shit about me. I didn't say anything, algorithm. Nothing. And I was just on the same live with you yesterday. I
don't think it's about the lives though. I think it's about
even if you want to say it's about dick eating or whatever.
And that's why you gotta have this conversation away from this, because there's too many people putting their insight on it. What really fluffed it up, once again, the brother Fatty shouldn't have said nothing. Everybody should have went mute. And at that point, though Mont was the host and everybody should have respected him as the host, Trey, this is when I tell my brother to say, hey, stop. Let's mute it. Ali, you talk to Mont, and then we can. If you're gonna come on here and address and give them the smoke, everybody else be quiet, and then everybody shut down. Let them address it, and then y'all go from there. Other than that, next time handle this and stay in the context.
P. Smurf, you've been knowing me a long time, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
You ever see me doing this sucker stuff?
You didn't do none today.
No. Have you ever seen, heard anything me?
No. That's why I fuck with you. I don't fuck with everybody like that, especially on this one. No sucker stuff going on from Trey.
So Trey, the reason why I believe he addressed you because it was your platform. And this is just what I believe. Okay, I'm not saying that part is right about it, because it ain't right that people say LeBron James he lost against Golden State he lost against Golden State when he had Kevin Durant when JR ran around the goddamn court. You get what I'm trying to say? But he still got the heat. And the thing is it's your platform, so you got the heat. Samson, you pretty much trades 1 and 2. You get what I'm trying to say? So you're gonna catch strays when he catch strays. That was
algorithm, but that's not fair.
I shouldn't have called no strays, period, though, my nigga.
Not at all. He shouldn't have called any strays.
Period, my nigga.
Because you had a man that addressed another man, though, algorithm.
Y'all talking about sports. I don't want to hear y'all saying this person the team.
But we talking about a platform.
Algorithm. I'm gonna stand on what I said, fam. Real talk, my nigga. I shouldn't have called no strays. Sam shouldn't have called no strays. Period, my nigga. Listen, bro. Ain't no flaw in me, my nigga.
Look, he had the man in front of him.
I've been a real nigga, bro. I've been a real street nigga too long, bro. Can't a nigga ever on earth say nothing flaw. So what we talking about, my nigga?
Algorithm. He had the man in front of him, and the thing was that he could have cleared it out. He had the platform to clear it out. Mom was right there to have a conversation with him, homie. All he had to do was say, everybody move the fuck out the way. It's me and Mom. Mom would have said, everybody move out the way. Me and this nigga about to talk. That's where it got to the point where, come on, bro, you can't tell everybody else that they hoes because they allow somebody to say something.
This is the thing, right? We all men on this panel, right? And we gotta hold each other accountable. What I did wrong, you're absolutely right to be like, yo, Mont, you out of pocket for that, right?
Clear the way.
Absolutely. I'm out of pocket for something tonight, right? We gotta hold Ali accountable for everything that he did when he came up here. We got to, because how is he going to get better and know, like, yo, if your homie, you think your homie do some foul shit, get that nigga on the phone, right? That's how we do shit. Because he got to grow from this too. Everybody got to grow from this. We not about to. I'm not coddling that nigga. Don't coddle me. Nobody should be coddled on this joint. We all grown ass men. Let's do better. Let's get it together.
Ahmad, you just agreed with me. You asked me what do I believe what was done wrong on this platform. I said you guys should have handled this backstage. You just say he should have got on the phone with me outside here. So I answered the question.
Yeah. But I can tell you. Of course, that's one part, right? But let's say that Ali wanted, because I think Ali could have addressed it up here. It was fine, right? He could have came out here like, yo, man, what's going on? Yo, Trey, what's going on?
Hot and everything, couldn't he? Yeah. Hot and everything. That nigga, he was already hot. He could have just addressed you, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm dick eating, nigga. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Let's say he addressed it on live, right? I wouldn't have said he out of pocket for addressing it on here. We all talking up here. Let's talk, right? I wouldn't have said he wrong for that, right? But another thing where he was wrong is he came in too hot, right? He came in with already a preconceived, whatever he was already thinking, right? I don't know what happened. He was already thinking something. He didn't ask no questions, right? He came for Samson, and it seemed like when he came for Samson, something came out that was already in there. Like, I don't know what it was, but something came out that was, I don't think should have been said, right? So Ali can do better. I can do better. Everybody Trey might be able to do better. Like, you can be like, you know what, Trey? No, actually, Trey called you. I don't know, but it's some way that we all could have did better. Some fucking how, right? Because maybe we don't see the error of our ways. I thought that my caption was lighthearted. Mont versus the Brotherhood. I thought the shit was kind of funny. I thought Ali was gonna come up here like, let's do it again, Mont.
He wasn't mad. He wasn't mad about the caption and none of that. He was mad.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about what Fatty talking about.
Yeah, he was mad about the dig eating comment, no doubt.
Mont, you know what's crazy?
And I would have been mad too. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm pretty sure you and every male and probably woman experienced this. And I'm a direct it to Trey. Trey, have you ever tried to have a conversation with yourself about a conversation that you were going to have, and you expect a person to respond in a certain way based on how you're going to come at them, and they at it a totally different way. It's no difference than getting a text message that says something and the person say, you really feel that way? No, I'm just telling you this, that, and the third. You read that wrong. I believe that's what happened today. See, you guys are reading things wrong. Mont said it yesterday. Mont said yesterday that, oh, she can't tell me how to talk, but we telling Ali how he should have responded.
No. I'm not telling him how he should have responded. I just said it should have never came to me, period. And I'm gonna stand on that, regardless. I don't care who disagree.
We got a code.
Between dictating somebody's response and dictating how they talk, and then literally like I keep saying, they say nothing.
Come on, this is my
sometimes we
thing,
do
right?
have to.
Hold on, this is
No,
my
go
thing
ahead.
real quick. I wouldn't even like I said, bro. If a nigga say something, listen. If I know Willie, right? I know P. Schmurk, right? If they made a statement about me and I know them, I'm not gonna get on the live upset. Well, hey, what'd you say? Somebody
you
said you
tripping.
said something.
Yep.
That's not my hand. I'm not gonna get up there
This nigga tripping.
and get upset if I know you. Now, if I don't know you, the energy might be different.
It's
but
a
if I
little bit
know
different.
you, I'm not gonna be upset at all.
The thing
I'm
is
gonna have the
like,
conversation.
a responsibility that we all need to have is how we address the
All
people
right, algorithm. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
If I
what
didn't
I'm
know you, it's different. But if I know you, I'm not gonna get on live mad.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that everyone responds different, and when you got people close about you, you already know how they react. You address pretty much if you had something to say to somebody, you talk to your friends a different way. You know how to present a conversation to each one of your friends, no matter how high the sensitivity level is. You know, now I can't talk to him like that because he's gonna take it wrong. I can't say it this way, like and things of that nature. So the way I talk to you, Trey, I'm not gonna talk to Mont that way. I'm not gonna talk to Willie that way. I'm not gonna talk to Smurf that way because I done been around you long enough to know how to speak to you in a way to make it constructive.
So I gotta say this right here, though. I gotta say this, and I gotta address my man Mont. The dick shit, we might have to get rid of that shit right there, homie, because this shit is crazy when you don't have cats that's in your AO area operation, right, on a regular. So that it's a sense, especially niggas that's in my generation. That's tell a nigga SMD is, even if you say the nigga dick eating, that shit sound like SMD. If you put a dick next to a nigga, some niggas just not gonna they ain't gonna take that shit right. So that's the only thing that I have as far as like the correction type of thing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down, because it 100% was about that. Because when Ali, I've never seen Ali, and I've seen him for some years. I've never seen him come on a panel hot like that. Especially when it came down to the point where he wasn't even really, he was addressing Mont, but his whole thing was, Trey, the fuck you and Samson doing, dog? Y'all allowing this nigga to come over here and have a whole platform telling me to suck his dick and blah, blah, blah. He was coming hot because that's where he was going. So it goes with what you was just saying, algorithm, the way that he took it. Now, on the outside, y'all can sit back and you talk back to your homie and y'all can get this shit. I mean, on some real ass shit, this shit can be exacted real fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing was, when it comes down to real time, Mont was right in front of him, and that was supposed to be in him and Mont's time. Only thing he had to say is, man, listen, fuck all that, Trey, Sam, hey, man, fall back for a minute. Let me and Mont talk about this. And Mont would have had the conversation. Am I lying, Mont?
No,
y'all would have had the conversation, and niggas didn't have to get off the panel or nothing like that, because what are we talking about? Are y'all gonna be rivals now? Is niggas gonna be banging out and shit like that?
I don't think it's gonna go to that extent.
Right, it shouldn't. So yeah.
Let's be honest. It only takes 10 seconds. It takes less than 10 seconds to crash out on any situation.
Say dick with a lot of niggas, it's gonna be on.
You know, in Philly, you know what's the number one thing we say in Philly?
What's that?
Dickhead.
That is true.
I thought it was nut ass freak boy, or you was a nut.
No, we say that too, but like dickhead is just like, yo,
That's like
dickhead.
number 4 out the top 5. That ain't number 1.
Don't say it in Florida. You only
No, I understand the perspective. You're saying like, yo, why I come from? We don't play like that. It's that simple. Why come
Hey,
from? We
listen,
do?
y'all would have spoke on it, and at the end of the day, it would have been like, hey, my bad, homie. You know what I'm saying? I choose some other words, but this is the thing. We were talking about an actual subject, and Mont wanted to get that shit exacted. He wanted to be like, listen, what y'all think about this? Was I wrong? Was this? And we were already talking about it, right? That little moment fucked the whole fucking concept up, because his whole thing, and come on, man, mine against the brotherhood. We already understand what that shit is all about. It was still about the content, the content, right? And the context of the content. We had a broad, and what I tell you, when I said, I just think that this broad was out of pocket. The one that was going, she was out of pocket. And I had some questions. And you was like, I just want the conversation. And we were doing the conversation. Now, this is where it goes left. When Fatty comes up. Am I lying? I ain't got no problem with him, but Fatty came and he flipped that bitch all the way around. He flipped it on his head. Because we still could have been talking about the two problems that we had was the two females. You had the women that was up on the platform. Now watch this. They both were saying that the old girl with the Savage with the red hat, they were saying that she was hot. We never did even get that shit exacted right there. They were saying she was out of pocket. I was like, that's what I came up for, to have the I wanted to have the conversation about that content. And the shit got flipped on his head, homie. And it was like, wait, come on, man. Are we that motherfucking sensitive? At the end of the day, just like, now watch.
JT,
he got off the motherfucking platform. How did he get off the platform at first? And I understood what Martin was saying when he was like, fuck that, don't get that nigga his motherfucking time. Because when he got off, what did he say? Mine is this, mine is that, fuck him, blah, blah, blah. And he got off the platform. Martin was like, man, fuck that. He don't bring his ass back up on the platform and now he can cut the line.
Trying to cut people off.
Yeah, and that shit right there was where it got to the point where it was like, yeah, because we seeing it, not just us, because if you saw it in the comment, they were saying the same thing. How this nigga gonna rage quit up out of this bitch, say some slick shit, and then he comes back up and want to cut? That was why that's why Ma had the problem. We see it. We see it. So at the end of the day, how do we gonna get, because now it's up now, because Ma said, Fatty, I don't fuck with you like that, and I ain't never fuck with you like that. I was on the platform because I fuck with homeboy. Not with you. Now what's up? Where we go from there now?
It's not. My feelings about Fatty is the same. Ain't nothing different.
I don't think he knew it until tonight though.
No. Fatty got his. Listen, I got one DM with Fatty. One DM. Right. It's the only time I've ever messaged Fatty. Right. I was on a panel. He said something in the comments. And previous to that, I was on 2 panels with Fatty. I said, oh, this nigga cool. I already told y'all earlier how I feel about, what's up, hold on one second. Somebody called me.
So I think the major problem is, and there's so many generations when it comes to us that we don't know how to address things as men no longer, right? And some do get a little bit emotional and we don't know how to take that. You know what I'm saying? It's too many guys.
Please, Smurf, I address stuff head on.
No, not you, bro.
No. I'm just saying, like, if I got an issue with somebody I really rock with, bro, I'm gonna call their phone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna call them directly. I'm not gonna get online, talk about nobody I rock with, period. I'm not doing it, my nigga. We ain't going there. Because I know you. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So again, my thing, and then not only that, my thing was I thought we were gonna have the conversation.
And I thought y'all were as well.
Because at the end of the day, if I got an issue, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
If we have a meeting of the minds and there's a difference of opinions, let's talk about it. That's what real men do. Anybody that has watched this platform and ended at the time with me on here, I've always talked about the conversation. I don't talk about people. I don't talk about nobody. I have people make lies about me, and I don't go back and go do a stream about them.
No, you addressed them. I just seen you address Cherry Bomb, right? I mean, the young lady.
I don't, bro. Listen, when I get out this internet, bro,
you back to the regular world. Yeah,
that's it.
I'm a father, man.
Regular world.
But everybody don't do that.
I don't take this internet stuff to sleep, home. None of that, bro.
But that's what I like.
Here to have the conversations, here to make content, and that's it, bro. Ain't nobody got thing on me.
And this is, and he did algorithm. And this is what I like when Red Pill say. We got to bring the brother code back because they done changed the brother code up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is real. No, I want the people around me that's true to their word. What you say, you mean, and what you mean, you say. You feel me? And if you ain't gonna be a man about what you and hold yourself accountable, you don't need to be amongst the brotherhood. You go over there, that's going.
Smurf, most people are sheeps. Most people are sheeps. They follow the herd. So you're never gonna get a society where all the men are just real. Most people are sheeps, and we need.
And that's what, and that's why I say we don't move the goalposts when it comes to who real and who not. We had laws in Chicago when it came to the brothers. We know what the disbandment is, right? Because the laws ain't in the
play. I ain't know they had laws in Chicago. I thought they just do what they want to do, bro.
No, that's
how it became, but that ain't how it was.
No, that ain't how it was.
It's a joke. I smiled, man. It's a joke. Give me the whole Chicago history. But Trey, you did the same thing Ali did, Trey. You did the exact same thing Ali did. Ali didn't like to be addressed a certain way. You ain't like to be addressed a certain way. And y'all both did the same thing. He ain't like to be called a dick eater, and you ain't like to be called a person who ain't real.
Yeah. No. Hold on. No.
Martin, you ain't gonna be able to explain it no more, bro.
I gotta cut y'all respectfully.
I'm just saying.
No. Nope. Hold on. Let's have a conversation, right? It's different when it comes from somebody I rock with.
Yeah.
Totally different, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ali, you know me, my nigga. We do this every day. We talk on the phone, literally. Nigga, me and Ali done talked on the phone every day for 6 years. Nigga, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Every single day we talk on the phone for 6 years, my nigga. And you gonna think that I'm gonna get online and try to disrespect you in any shape, form, or fashion, my nigga? Algorithm, we talk every single day for the last 6 years, bro. Make it make sense, man.
It still doesn't change my perspective. And my perspective is the same way he went off about being called a D-eater, it's the same way you went off about him challenging who you are.
I didn't go off. I just made a statement.
You went off. You like, I ain't like that, bro. You ain't
no, hold on, because hold on. You want me to be real with you, algorithm? Because I'm low key kind of hurt, my nigga.
Yeah.
We know it.
I know.
We see it.
Because I'm like Ali. That ain't. I'm like Ali. That ain't that, bro. Yeah. Like that right there. That ain't that.
Trey.
What I'm trying to do is get you to see it from his perspective.
Hold on, listen. I see it, bro. I don't know why y'all think I don't see it from his perspective. I see it. I promise you. I see it.
Yeah.
My thing was, bro, we were just doing this same thing last night. So what's the difference from what we did last night together from today?
The D-eater. I promise you. This would not have been
I hit him up. Hey, listen. I hit him up way before we even went live so he could be on the live. But when the live started, for some reason, he wasn't here.
About that, it's not about that part though. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
bro.
You're saying that you made it accessible for him to be here. You was trying to make it accessible for him to be here. What I'm saying is that once he heard he's a D-eater on your platform, he's trying to address you because, like you say, you was hurt when he said those things.
So let me ask you a question. I allowed him to say that.
He felt. I know, of course, you didn't allow him to say he said
hold on. That is what is implied, though. That I allowed that man in another state on his camera, his microphone. I allowed him to say that.
Now, what I said earlier, Trey.
Hold on. Is that not what's implied? Everybody.
That's not what implied. That's
he implied that was he implied that.
He implied it.
No, well, not. It was implied. I don't think.
Hold on, but algorithm. How can I allow a nigga to say something in his own crib and he on his microphone?
I don't think you allowed him to say it. The problem is the interjection. The interjection matters. For instance,
But he
if someone
interjected.
called him out of his name.
I interjected. I didn't go crazy when I interjected, but I interjected.
Yep. He interjected.
You do know that every time we bring a new nigga up here, we start this conversation all over again.
Yep. Yep. And that's the problem.
I see what you said in the back chat, man.
That's the problem.
In the comments.
It keep moving when at the end of the day we had already agreed and put the precedence in the play, right? So at this point, I think once Ali go back, because we don't even know what Ali heard. We don't know if he was listening and then somebody texted him, they talking about you. We don't know. Only person gonna know when this shit all over with is Trey. That's it.
Let's say this then, since we supposed to be solution oriented. If Trey,
we can't. Ain't no solution to be had if the people involved ain't here.
Exactly.
All we doing right now is just beating a dead horse.
That's a fact.
So let me Monday night quarterback the situation.
That don't help. Like that's again the same thing I said about Fatty being involved. You don't have nothing to do with it. So like everybody done gave the same. It's only two opinions.
I was on the show, Willie. I was on the show.
Well, you weren't on the show when it happened tonight, which is what I'm talking about.
When all the situations.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about tonight, which is when Ali he made it clear he had an issue, and that's the problem. Like, I understand where Ali coming from. I understand where Trey coming from. The problem is too many people like now talking about the shit after the fact. Like we was here for it, so cool. But like Peace Murph came up right at the perfect time because we was just now getting into the saying disrespect piece. Harwin came up at the same time, but we had you, we had another person. Now we're gonna keep rehashing the same shit that Traden already talked about, Sampson already talked about, William already talked about, and the other three niggas that was already off camera and talked about, and then the chat already talked about. Like you're not saying nothing new. So and the only thing that needs to happen at this point, Trey Ali have a conversation because they got a real relationship. If Trey and if Mont and Ali's have to have a conversation to preserve, maintain what they've built so far, cool. But
so you saying the exact same thing I said, Willie.
Not fuck with
right
Fatty
now,
like that.
You're saying the exact same thing I said, Willie. You're doing the exact thing. You're doing the exact same thing.
I'm trying to dead it. Like I'm trying to dead it because that's the point, and I'm making it clear because I was already here. Like they already got Fatty putting up stories on YouTube about Mont since he got off the panel. Like so, all this shit gonna do is just gonna turn into one of them things now where it's gonna be.
Will, can you see that you're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, that Fatty was doing, that everybody on this panel who's explaining the situation is doing? You're saying that we need to stop doing something that you're doing.
No,
Kurt.
That's not what I'm doing at all.
That's not what he's saying.
I'm explaining why. I'm explaining why a new person and their take on it is unnecessary at this point.
But I'm not a new person. Though.
You are a new person because you weren't here when it happened. Like, read the chat. Like, read the chat. It's crazy when the hyena bitches and I'm saying the real niggas agree with me.
Like I said, I was on the show.
You weren't here tonight. That was speaking on. You weren't here when it happened. You was here yesterday. You weren't here today when he called people. You wasn't up here getting called a hoe by Ali.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Well, listen. Shout out to all y'all, man. We're gonna go and shut this thing down, bro. It ain't no use to going over this mess over and over and over again, bro. Straight up, bro. We're gonna be back tomorrow, same time, same grind. I'll find something to react to tomorrow, and it is what it is, bro.
No, nigga, you gonna react to this tomorrow? Watch.
I ain't reacting to this. I swear to God, I ain't. On my kids, I ain't, money.
This is gonna be day 4.
Hell no, I'm done with it, bro. I am,
fellas.
I'm not reacting to it, bro. Real talk.